tofu. Warlock whispers deals with the cosmic kaiju. Paladin shield shining, justice crusader with legends in the making. Feeling the beat they maker. In the tavern we close to the tales untold. Bards been up like a tapestry of gold. From the mines to the skies where the dangers unfold. Trap costs the legacy the scrolls can't hold. Swagger in boldly to kill all alive. Trophies on the walls from the beast we survive. It's a party, not a party, but the stakes are high. We're the trap and we thrive when the rules go awry.
You know, it would help if I muted. Hello! Welcome to today's episode. Episode 21. Don't be fooled by last session's thing where we called it episode 19. I went back and looked at YouTube and found that I had mislabeled some of them. So the numbers have been corrected. This is actually 21, not 20. We are on to the Fire Temple, is the plan, I assume. We're waiting on one more. We'll give them a couple minutes while we do reviews and all that fun stuff. I am grabbing map books, so give me 10 seconds while someone else reviews what we did last session and what terrible things occurred and what level we are and all that fun stuff. Please and thank you.
Well, I became a polar bear. But before that,
and
let's see.
Before that, we finished the air temple.
Yeah, we got to the bottom of that one pretty quick, and we basically just watched as they got nuked and burned away.
Barbecued the meme pigs.
Yeah.
Yes, and we combated a smell more noxious than a discount hotel room during con season.
Season?
Did some creative things. We were riding polar bears. It was crazy. The world was crazy.
We are still technically in the Water Temple, I guess. We haven't made it to the Fire Temple yet.
We are in the Water Temple. We were thwarted by math.
Make it to the first way down.
we were thwarted by math and literally had brain freeze.
Yeah.
Some of us were.
and if it wasn't for our cleric here, we probably would have been lost in the frost.
Yes, lost in the frosty sauce.
I like that term. That sounds like lots of fun.
So yeah, then we navigated an ice labyrinth, and then took the polar bear plunge. In some cases, literally.
And I think
and now we're resting in a tiny hut.
Yeah, exactly. We took a long rest in a tiny hut at 70 degrees.
Next to the space heater in the bubble.
Yep.
Yep. Like if we weren't going to be warm, we're going to be warm now.
Swapping out. Now I'll be recasting that. So sorry, I'm just looking at my spells, determining what to swap out, what I'm going to cast at the beginning of the day. I'm always missing one first level spell because I always cast Mage Armor at the beginning of the day.
Yeah, I put in the chat my spells. It's not pretty looking, but it's there if you want to take a look and adjust as you like.
Doing that now.
I was going to say,
put an attack spell.
We are, with the level up, you guys will lose your cool temporary hit points that we had at the start of last session, unfortunately.
Did we level up?
I didn't. You said we
did
didn't
not level up.
We did not level up. Correct. Sorry.
No.
Remind me. We're still level 11.
But if we still lose the hit point increase, I can...
Correct. Because it was from the feast, and by the time the 8 hours are over.
We actually have 4 hours left.
Do you?
Yeah,
there was 4 hours remaining in the feast when we...
Never mind. All right, I'll shut up. You guys can keep your temporary hit points. And if they're not... When they're not even temporary hit points, they are maximum hit points. Yeah, so exactly. You actually just heal naturally in the for the long rest, and they max out. Okay, cool. Well, don't demand me then. Again, we're waiting on Drayler. Was he? He wasn't here last year, right? Or last year?
No, he wasn't here. Session. I mean, anyway, he's dealing with kids at the moment. He will be on shortly.
All right. So the speak of the robot, and he shall appear.
Do,
He
do
got
we want
airlifted.
do we want to MacGuffin him appearing really
Oh.
quick? Because I think
There's no need to MacGuffin. You guys just spent 8 hours chilling, and so
Literally.
he was literally able to do the same trek, following your guys' footsteps from above, and then kind of just stomp his way through. He doesn't have to breathe. He's fine. He might not be immune to the cold damage, but by the time he gets to the hut, like the rest of you guys, he warms right up with the heater, and all is well in his little world. So, congratulations, our robot has found us.
For context,
Hello.
we're in a frozen water temple. Think a combination of the water temple and the ice cave from Ocarina of Time.
You know, actually, this
I didn't
one,
like either of those levels.
it's actually a combination between Ocarina of Time and Tomb Raider. One where you have to fight off all the wolves at the very beginning.
Ooh.
Awful.
Horrible. The worst. There's very few games that I've quit off the start. That one, the first time I played it, no.
You were like, I'm done.
Those wolves
not
kicked
yet.
my ass like 17 times. And young 8-year-old me was like, I ain't dealing with that.
I had the
The-
same
the
reaction to Tomb Raider Dark Angel.
That was just such a different game though. That was just a shooter disguised with Laura Croft. You know what I mean?
I'm just picturing Bastion just kind of marching out of the water, scaring the crap out of all of us, and then him just saying, "Hello, friends, I found you."
Hello, I am Bastion.
Yes, we know who you are, our metal friend. Welcome.
We
You
remember.
don't rust, do you?
I have not rusted in aeons.
Not even
No.
eons, straight up aeons. Dang.
I suppose I should get my character art up. Hold on. Where are you? There it is. Hello.
Look, there's your face. All right, fantastic. So, the lot of you, we are on the second or third level, yes? On our way down?
Third level, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or sorry. So first level was the snow trekky bit. Second level was the swimming through the stuff. Third level is what you guys are entering currently, and you guys are assuming it is the same structure pattern as the other temple, as the first two floors were the same dimensions, and the
Inverse pyramid structure.
yeah is very similar. Almost like it was built by the same people, and the same people might have some kind of artistic building silliness. Who knows?
What a concept.
With the bargain. So,
As he chugs some chocolate milk.
so
Uh,
it's side note. That's the best thing to do
Can I
with
play
milk
a
on
druid
the
where
last day of the week.
Can I play a druid where instead of conjuring good berries, he conjures chicky nuggies?
If you want to, I guess technically we could flavor it where they're chicken nuggets.
Chucky milk and chicky nuggies. Chucky milk and chicky nuggies.
Wild. All right, I'll make sure to get rid of this character so you can get right on that. So, speaking of the third floor, as you guys have dealt with a you dealt with the frozen lake and what was on top of the frozen lake. You are now under the frozen lake, onto the third floor. And what you feel here is a crystalline room. The crystals jut from every corner, every edge. They are all over the place, right? And as one of you, whoever is in front, gets close, do any of you try to touch the crystals?
I will observe from a distance. Just because I'm protected by protection magic does not mean I just poke the random things.
Okay. Observing from a distance, they appear to be crystals. That ain't doing any kind of crazy rolls or anything.
They emanating anything? Are they glowing, magical, colder than the rest?
They don't seem to be any of those things from a basic glance.
I cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
You do so. 10 minutes later, you will see that the crystals themselves are not magical.
They are non-magical crystals. Does not mean they are, however, non-hazardous. Just not magical.
So, for your handy dandy spell to work, though, you have to be within an appropriate range. As you explain
60
this
feet.
to. Yeah, that's.
Yep.
Okay. You're going to be close enough to activate this. As you explain this and say these words, your words magnify exponentially. So much so that it becomes a booming echo in all of your all's ears. And it is painful. Um, Everyone roll a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, where's my character sheet? There's my character sheet. Oh, please.
Surprise, surprise,
Nice.
the barbarian does not care.
21.
You're good.
22.
Also good.
19.
14.
All right, no one cares. Ironically, the barbarian had the lowest roll at 15. Was still okay.
I think the warlock had the lowest roll. He had a 14.
Oh, 14. Well, then you, my dear friend, suffer no consequences because that was the saving number.
Huzzah.
Zah.
You feel it,
I'm
though.
guessing-
You feel it. You're like, that could have hurt.
I'm guessing that it becomes immediately evident we need to be quiet in this area.
It would seem as such.
Looks at Clanky Robot.
Bastion as loud as he can. No.
So, as you start moving around this room, you can tell that even the crinkling of ice can have this effect. So, if you speak anything above a whisper, it becomes painful. But as you are moving along, you start to get weird visions, is the easiest way to describe it. Because of the style of crystals that you're walking through, it is almost like walking through a fun maze where your visions are distorted and changed. I'm not drawing this on a map because the path is relatively simple. And honestly, showing it on a map would make no sense because I would have to change things constantly. So we're just doing this in our heads. If you guys are all right with that. You guys, do you have a marching order? Which will probably be the first and most important question.
I think we had this established where the Reliers up front, those two guys are in the middle and I'm in the back. And then
the arcane casters. And wherever Bastion cares to be.
Yeah, Bastion could be up front with you, I guess, or behind me even.
Bastion would be up front.
Okay.
All right. Well, luckily for Relier here, with his danger sense, I will have advantage on traveling through the maze with you guys, as I am nimbly avoiding pokey crystals. Okay, first roll for the first bit of travel. Good, no problems. We make it through about. Let me present that back. Come here, you. Jack Diddley of the maze, about 6%. And before you guys is a wall. You've hit a wall, literally. Though this wall, unlike the rest of the walls that you've been walking by, that are full of crystal, this looks like it's just a frozen block of ice that has covered this area. Not like it was built in, kind of like the pathway you guys are currently walking on, but instead has just formed naturally over time. So, you first task is getting through this ice wall. Wizards and barbarians and robots, the challenge here is doing so quietly.
How loud is a firebolt?
You got to speak at a normal volume. Yeah.
We need to look through and see which of our spells don't require verbal components.
Probably.
Let's say your barbarian has throwing weapons, but they are loud as fuck. And range weapons that are loud as fuck. So, not super helpful over here, sorry. That's been my theme for these puzzles. Barbarian, one step below useless.
You're just self-nerfing because you don't want to show favoritism to your own character.
No.
Well, let's have a look here. Yeah, we could light a torch, but That could be loud too.
Okay, lighting a torch. It might take a while. This is you would say this is pretty solid ice. So if you were to get through it naturally, it would probably take you several hours. You could do that though. That is a solution for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right choice.
Are there any cracks in the wall?
Would you like to make an investigation check?
No, but yeah. 4.
Oh, what? No. You're super duper sure that this is solid ice. No cracks. It's perfect. It's basically like a window.
Can I defenestrate someone through the glass? No.
You
Oh,
could
okay.
try.
So I
You
mean,
could try.
so we have to be able to be. You said nothing about a whisper. Well, a whisper is still enough to activate a verbal component. It doesn't have to be loud.
GM's discretion, I suppose.
Oh, none of you are sorcerers, right? That can cast subtle spell.
Nope. I'm
Okay.
a wizard.
So, you 100% are allowed to try. Is how I will phrase this.
I guess I'm gonna try. I am
All
a
right.
warcaster. If that helps, but
If the wall reacts and runs away, get his ass. Um, but you cast a firebolt. What's your spell rolling for this? What you're at? What 3D 10, or is it still 2D 10?
3D10.
Nice. Yeah, because we hit 11, so we should be at the third pinnacle for cantrips.
Yeah.
All right. Roll to hit this wall. I'm gonna tell you now, it's really not hard.
23.
Got it. Roll damage.
24.
The wall takes significant amounts of damage. It does not completely melt a hole through, but you have put a good sized one in it. And you have now cleared the thing, so you can't see past it anymore. There's now just a hole.
It's foggy. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But as you cast the spell, both the spell hitting the barrier and you casting it kind of hit together at the same time, and you guys all must make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage as you were right next to the source of the issue.
Got a 16 this time, so hopefully that's still enough.
Okay, 18 and actually just 18.
17.
Okay.
Is it bad? My thought is oh sorry, go ahead.
13.
No. All right. Well, the caster makes sense. The unfortunate bystander, on the other hand, you both are deafened for 1 whole minute. You
Probably
also
be a real dick. Probably be a real dick move to cast Thunderclap right now.
that would be the worst choice, to be 100% honest.
It worked though.
Wow, and hey, you know how much damage you guys just took? 1 whole point of damage. D8 over here betraying me. I'm scared for when I have to use it for my rolls. Like, dang.
so while that was annoying, we seem to make progress. So I'm like, everybody, I whisper, everybody step back. So if it does the same thing, perhaps they won't feel the brunt so much or cover their ears or whatever. I don't know.
You would know that because of how far into the maze is at this point that you guys made it. It's not going to matter.
All right. So I just letting everybody know I'm gonna try again. So
Wait. I sign out the timeout hand gesture. All right. Let's see if I can cast this without deafening us all too badly. Sorry. I have to properly spell this for it to bring it up. There it is. Okay. So we'll have to make the save again, but oh, never mind. I'd have to cast it multiple times because it doesn't allow for upcasting for multiple targets. So I think I'll ditch this plan. I was going to cast protection from energy to protect us from sonic damage, or thunder damage, rather.
Is it thunder damage? Is that what it's called? Classified as thunder damage?
Yeah, just because it's the noise. They don't have
Sorry,
sonic.
I was assuming.
All right. Well,
No, there goes that plan. As soon as I look through my spell book and see that it requires me to speak, I will gently close my spell book and then give the cleric the thumbs up.
I will actually cast resistance on myself. It'll save me 1d4 points of damage if I don't save again.
Okay.
Cantrips you to do. But all right, firebolt again.
Firebolt again.
A 16. Hit.
Hit it. How much damage you do?
I hit it hard for 18 points of damage.
You do 18 more points of damage to this wall. You successfully melt a person-sized hole in it, to where you are fairly confident even the largest member of our party can get through. Unfortunately for the rest of us, roll your Constitution saves at disadvantage yet again. For those of you that are deaf, guess what? Don't worry about it. You're already deaf.
I got an 18 this time. My dice apparently like me.
Apparently.
25.
Actually, nope. Just 9 pluses. It's fine. 20. Okay, all three of us are good. So we cover our ears in time. We continue down the maze. I will make my saves for finding traps and not getting stabbed by pokey crystals. Ooh, 8 and a nat 20. We're good, baby. So, dippy divey dodge. I continue pushing you guys through the maze. We make it another. Oh wow, we made a really long time. Straight up 70%. So we're 3/4 of the way through this floor. Before we hit our next encounter, which is interesting. So, as you guys make it there is a frozen body in a small block of ice. It looks like it touched something and froze there, like solid. It is in a cartoonish-esque block of ice.
Are we still stuck in the reverberation type situation? Or
Correct. Yes.
That?
Nope. That's this whole area.
Well, I guess we could melt them out if you feel like you want to.
I mean, we could melt them out with cantrips. Actually, I don't have a flame-based cantrip.
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's what firebolt says. It's so I can do it.
I have 2 flame-based cantrips if we need it.
Also,
So
no, you guys aren't deaf anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we have the fire. That's the problem.
Hello, tinnitus, my old friend.
Well, I mean, I say we do it. I mean, if nothing else, maybe he's got some food, or perhaps he's alive.
Okay. Drinking game tonight. When you see Rook drink his chalky milk, drink your own chocolate milk.
Okay.
All right,
Don't judge me. It goes bad tomorrow. I need to drink it. Oh.
Whoa! Yes!
Yo,
You have showed up.
bro?
We're in the middle of an ice thing. Hey, guess who you guys just melted out of a block of ice?
I was like, oh, that's perfect. Perfect timing.
So, Tiwis, you get to explain your character as you have just been melted out by these guys. Though, I'm going to yada it really quick. Everyone make your con saves from the loud noises from casting the spells one more time. Again at disadvantage.
I thought we were free of that area.
No, we're still in that area.
No,
That's what
it's
I
the
was saying.
whole area.
Okay. Woo! 16.
23.
Good.
14.
You barely made it. Barely made it. How much? 15, you said?
19.
19. Okay, yeah, everyone's good. Tiwis, you awaken after a considerable amount of unknown time. You were frozen in a block of ice. You had been transported to what you assumed was the moon, made your way into a temple trying to free the locals, and failed terribly. You touched something and froze solid. The rest of your party's whereabouts are unknown. But you are surrounded by a new group of adventurers. One consisting of a tiefling, 2 tieflings. Elzor, what do you look like again? I forgot.
I look like a human.
Oh, right. Someone that looks like a human. Right. You got a dude with also looks like a human until he turns on angelly bits, and a robot.
All right.
Who did we just save? What do you look like?
Before any noises are made, I'll hold ringing ears. Just hold up the shush hand signal, just gesture around to the crystals.
You can assume that he would know as he's made it this far into the path.
You know what happens when you assume, though.
His brain could be frozen. He could be a little bit chilled.
But dear friend, fill us in. Who are you? What do you look like? Maybe, if he's there.
We don't have him.
I'm gonna say, is he here? He's not muted on our end, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe he's messing with headphones or something silly.
Yeah, maybe it looks like he's on his phone, so maybe that's muted.
But anyway, he will describe himself when he gets back in here, I guess.
We would take this time to talk about our sponsor, but we have no sponsor this week, so I guess we could just quickly plug anything for sale in the store.
I was gonna say the sponsor is us, as per the usual.
Can you guys hear me?
There
Yes,
you
we can
are.
hear you now.
All right. That was annoying. All right. Cool. All right, I'm gonna switch to my PC. I'm gonna get off my phone. Give me one
All right.
sec.
Okay.
We
Well,
can just
de-jetters. He will slowly walk behind the group as we continue forward in our adventure, and then we will get his description.
we can
afterwards,
also just say he's still unconscious while recovering from being frozen, and I guess Bastion or somebody can carry him.
That'll work. Push him forward.
Carry him.
Dun, 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 dun.
Princess style.
Gesture randomly. He alive. Somehow, just like I don't know. He will gesticulate. However, being alive is.
All right.
I'm not proficient in sign language. That was my other character.
You fool! All right. With our next rules, I done goofed up this time. We make it a little bit, and then you notice that your dear barbarian has impaled himself on one of the crystals. It seemed to slice right through him. No resistance whatsoever.
You're bleeding, dude.
Oh, I noticed. I felt it because I just took 30 damage.
Ew. What?
I look over to the rest of you and cough up a bit of blood and go, "Don't touch the crystals."
Wrong way.
And now we're all rolling Constitution saves because you said it out loud.
Yeah, I might have yelled just a tad bit. So make your con saves. Random 30 damage.
One. I know.
Oh no!
19.
You're good.
And we're still doing it at disadvantage?
Correct. Yes.
10. So I failed.
Oop, you failed. All right. Robot Man, you're the last one.
20.
All right, you're good. All right, so our critical failure and our regular failure. Regular failure, you are deafened for the next 7 minutes.
Bummer.
Same thing with you, our dear critical fail. But damage wise, let's see. Another 7. So, Cleric, you take 7 points of thunder damage. Though you have resist on still, question mark? As it's a cantrip that you could have been casting pretty much this entire time.
Yeah, so I reduce it by 1 point.
Woo! So 6. Okay. Dear friend, you take double max at 16 points of thunder damage.
Ew. Thankfully, my arcane ward is up because it starts fresh every day.
The suffering hath begun. All right. Well, I will apologize for injuring two of my friends. Not that you guys can hear me now, but whatever. And continue trying our journey here. That's a much better roll. That's a much worse roll, but I only needed the better roll. So I succeed this time, and we get to make it through the maze just a little bit more. Will we finish? Nope. All right. And next, we come across a... interesting. As we are making it along, there is a small pile of what looks to be dropped loot, is the easiest way to describe what it looks like. There's a couple frozen potions, a small belt, some clothing, various other little things kind of all strewn on the ground that have been frozen for quite some time.
Okay.
I guess an investigation check.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, okay. 33? I mean, I could add that guidance. 33. 35 total.
Solid roll. Ridiculous. What the hell,
It's
guys?
one of my super high skill checks.
Yeah, apparently you investigate. You know exactly what these things are. You've seen all of them before, for sure. So as you go through and silently count the gold and all the other things that are in these 5 pouches, you find 2 healing potions.
Okay.
1 potion of invisibility. 1 dagger of heat. And a small stockpile of various gold, silver, and copper, totaling to a total of... 120 gold of various coins and whatnot.
Is the dagger of heat usable by anybody? Do we have to attune to it? Do we?
Without casting Identify, you guys don't actually know, but you've seen one in a shop before. This is why you recognize it.
I'm going to cast Identify as an instant ritual.
Instant ritual! You pull out your monocle of identification and tap it up. So this item is an attuned item. While using it, a user cannot be cold. They do not suffer cold effects. They do not take cold damage. You are immune from cold, but that is its only extra effect. Other than that is a regular dagger, but it gives you cold immunity, not just resistance.
And how much gold did you say?
Pretty good.
What'd you say?
How much coinage did I find? Sorry.
120 gold worth of gold.
All right, I'm tracking that separately so I can divvy it up to everyone later.
Okay.
I don't personally need to keep the heat dagger because I have other attuned items, so I will never attune to it. But if one of you guys would like to take it, by all means.
Nick Andros, upon gathering it all up, turns and then he looks and sees and gestures over to our previously frozen unconscious friend. Seems to be waking up. At least he said he was in, so I was just giving him a chance to be present.
I have awakened. No.
As he says this, everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Tell me how long I'm deafened
I'm
and
good.
how much damage I'm taking.
You're still deafened from me yelling, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I take that back. You didn't take it last time, so you're now deafened. 8 minutes, friend. For a total of 6 damage, before any resistance or anything. Tiwis, above the table, would you like to describe to the viewers what you look like in character, who you are, all that fun stuff? We've been talking about you for the last 3 weeks, but no one knows.
Yes. So my name is Tiwis the Great. I am a rogue. I wear versatile dark-colored base layers in a simple tunic, but with a hosen-topped hooded cloak to conceal my identity.
Fantastic.
I Do you want to like me to explain my character or?
Sure, might as well at this point,
Is
just
that
so
cool?
people know who you are. We'll eventually get it out of you, probably once we're in a safer location.
All right, we could do that then.
Well, no. I mean, like in character, we will get it from you later. But for people watching, it'd probably be a good idea so they know who you is, why you're here.
Oh, okay. So, basically, I have multiple identities as a rogue. I am a notorious thief, and the other identity I am a squeaky clean citizen or a merchant, which I used to be in my old life. I work tirelessly to keep the two worlds from colliding. So I'm a merchant during the day and a thief at night. Uh, I was once a powerful merchant in a guild known for the ability to find values where others saw junk. However, I discovered a high ranking official and was using the guild to fund an illegal slave trade or a coup. Before I could report it, I was framed for embezzlement and forced to flee for my life. I changed my name and assumed the low life of a low level peddler, but never stopped being a rogue. I joined an adventurer party, not just for the gold, but as a way to travel safely while I stay under the radar of those who still hunt for me. That's pretty much it.
Hints coming to the moon. Unfortunately for you, after seeing all the items in the packs and things that we just picked up from the rest of the group, you are 99% sure whatever happened to your last adventuring party was not good. These were all their old items and other things that they kept on their person, besides a couple of their weapons and obviously their bodies. But you recognize the heat dagger as one of your friends, as she was attuned to it. And obviously, since someone else can attune to it, it means she is dead.
Oh no.
But we continue on to finish this silly cave, hopefully, because there's like 10% left. I deftly haha, get you guys through the next bit of the cave, and will this be the end? Barely, right at 100%. That was rough. All right, you guys make it to the inside of the cave, and are there. You're here. Hello, you've made it to the end. Would you like to climb down to the next level?
Anybody need to take a moment to heal themselves or administer
Can we
first aid?
can we safely speak?
You would know like probably nowhere in here is safe to speak, as you recognize from the first time you cast the spell is pretty much the entire floor. So this is probably not the place to have a conversation for sure.
Alrighty.
For those of you that are listening to this podcast, Elsnor over here giving us actual sign language on the on the viewer. So our dear friend has told us to get down. Several over here just go down the ladder, see what happens. As you do so, as you guys are climbing down the ladder, the bright lights from the crystals fade away, and you enter a room of singular darkness. You feel the ground below you, but you cannot see. Even those with dark vision can't seem to see more than the ground in front of them. For the exception of, does anyone have better than 200-foot dark vision?
Do you have Devil's Sight, Warlock?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the next one I'm taking.
This is advanced darkness.
It's super. I mean, like, you guys can see 60 feet out, but like you don't see anything but just pitch black. And what you will notice is that the floor goes away from you about 30 feet in front of you, and drops
Well,
into.
I can guess daylight if you want.
I mean, if we're willing to take the hit.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast daylight.
You cast daylight. How big of a bubble of light does that give you?
Pretty big, actually.
Duration, sunlight spreads from the point within range and fills a 60-foot radius sphere. The sunlight's area is bright light and sheds dim light for another 60 feet.
Okay, so you have 120 feet of brightness as you guys you shall not pass, and it opens up the entire room. And the entire room is mostly a big ass hole. You see, at the far end, a singular pillar of light that seems to be coming up from what looks to be another set of stairs. But between you and the stairs is just a big open pit of darkness. Now, with your 120 feet of bright light, you are actually able to see that the fall is probably 30 feet down, if not more. Sorry, 70 feet down, because you guys wouldn't be able to see it from the where you were standing. 70 feet down. And at the very bottom is a whole bunch of very sharp ice spikes, kind of like what you guys saw in the last room.
I rolled a 15 on the save this time.
What are you saving
Or
from?
he cast a spell.
We are
We're
not
not
in the same room.
Oh, so no more reverberation nonsense. We can speak.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was going to say.
Upon realizing that, turning to our new party member, hello, I'm Nicandros Krios, and we are with T.R.A.P. We've been sent here, well, to do a lot of things, but just figured I'd offer a proper introduction, and I'll let everyone else introduce themselves as they wish. Oh, Lord, it feels good to speak again.
Hello,
Nice to meet you, buddy.
This is our robotic friend Bastion, as he is so succinctly put.
Yeah, several continues to look at all you and like.
He's still deaf. He doesn't know.
Try sticking your pinky finger into your ear and just wiggle a bit. Just wiggle.
For those of you that have healing spells, a minor restoration probably wouldn't be a terrible choice.
If you want me to burn it.
I know a Relier would probably like some healing.
Relier is a tad hurt. I wouldn't complain for healing.
That's why
but
I asked the question.
I will take it if it is freely given.
Right, well, we can speak clearly here. I could just cast Fly on everyone to get over the pit, unless something... Prestidigitation to conjure a stone and toss it into the pit and see what happens while you're doing healing.
You do so. Before you do that though, Relier will touch your stone and cast light because it is the one magic spell he knows and he thinks it's gonna actually be useful for once.
Sure, let's do it.
The stone now glows. Go ahead and make a strength check as you throw it, or unless you're just dropping it straight down.
I'm just kind of haphazardly tossing the rock in just to see what happens.
Okay, cool. And just make a regular strength check. I want to make sure you don't peg someone in the head for hilarity's sakes.
I got a 7.
Okay, it's not a strong throw, mind you, but you're not trying to hit anything, so it's not the end of the world. You throw that a whopping 20 feet in front of you, and it flies through the air for those 20 feet, pretty much no problem, and then drops the 70, and you hear a loud as it shatters one of the crystals 70 feet down.
Sorry, just checking to make sure nothing will attack us upon trying to move past this pit. All right.
As you guys move a little bit closer to the pit, you will see at the very end of this cap of ice that you guys can walk on at the far side is what looks to be an old trebuchet. Not a catapult, a trebuchet.
Well, I cast Curling Woods on you, Relier. 29 points.
I'll take it. I'm almost full health again. To include the temporaries, so yay. Excuse me. Okay. I am healed.
How many of this are there?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I can only target. I can only hit up to, if I cast a 6th level spell slot, I'd be able to hit 6 people. Well, no, maybe not 6. No, 4 people with the fly spell.
Okay.
I mean, I can jump across.
How far is the pit?
The pit, since we are on the 4th level, right?
Yes.
That would mean it is 200 feet across.
Oh,
The pit itself is probably like 180 feet if you count both 10-foot ledges that you guys can stand on both sides of it. But I will say one more time, Trebuchet.
Yeah.
Literally
I don't
chilling
trust
at the end of the row.
I don't trust the trebuchet. I will let Reliar carry us one at a time across this pit with his angel.
You could cast feather. You could cast feather fall on us.
I could, but there are sharp things at the bottom of the pit.
Well, the whole point is that we shoot ourselves across and then gently float down on the other side. Hopefully.
Is it like a one at a time size trebuchet, or do we have to like all crawl in at once, like grape shot?
It definitely looks like there's an operator and a flinger position, so you need at least one person to aim where you're going.
Somebody with good aim.
I have okay decks for shooting, though I'm sure someone has better than I do.
Yeah, I'm the +1, so I'm not the aimer.
What do we need?
Good decks. I was gonna say, Thief Man, you might get to shine right now. We need someone to aim this trebuchet.
Sure, I'll go for it.
What's your dex modifier?
+3.
Okay, that's better than me. So, and then perfect. Okay, so does anyone want to test the catapult, or shall Reliar be the brave one?
I mean,
you got wings.
I do have wings, right? Yeah, I guess it's not that brave. If things go wrong, I kind of just pop my wings for the day and hope for the best. Okay, so I sit in the trebuchet, and it is very apparent once you get over there that there's like a seat or bucket in the whippet spot where usually you would put a rock, but it looks like it's meant for someone or something.
That's meant for you right now, brother.
I will climb in and just be like, just don't smash me into the walls or something stupid, please.
Can we assist him with his aiming in any way?
Yes, of course. You guys can spend an action to give him assistance or cast some kind of spells or anything like that.
Is this a check where guidance would help, or is it just like an action to assist?
No, either one works. But if you use the action, he gets advantage.
Gotcha. So I can cast guidance. Somebody else could give him advantage.
I can ready feather fall in case his wings for some reason get clipped or whatever. But beyond that, I'm not sure what I could do.
Yeah. All right. I'll give him assistance, so he gets advantage.
All right. You are Tiwis. Go ahead and make a straight dexterity modifier roll, or dex check, not a save, as you fire the trebuchet, as you are not, I assume, proficient in trebuchets. Or have any background with siege weapons.
I'm actually going to ask you to roll for me because I don't have a camera nor dice yet. So
You fool! All right.
I found the perfect gift and put it in the group chat.
All right.
You said actually are a fool for allowing.
Looks like that's a 15. Before assistance, after assistance, a 16 plus pluses, so 19 is a fantastic roll. Reliar gracefully glides to the other side, hits the snow, and kind of face plants into a very hard pile of rock at the far end. You hear him, "Oh, oh, I made it!" As that echoes across the hall.
Again, I know I keep asking, how far across is this pit?
180 feet.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. That's fine.
All right. You load up. Do you cast assistance one more time before you are yeeted across? Or I guess you didn't cast assistance. You gave assistance. Does anyone else want...
But I will cast guidance before
Okay.
I go.
You cast guidance on your friend.
Is this?
I'm like, do a good job. Do a good job.
Is firing the trebuchet an ability check, or is it technically an attack roll?
It is a dexterity check.
So ability check. Okay.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
mean,
use the help action? Because I'm not proficient either, but could I help him like
yes, that will
I'll
give
play
him an
spotter.
advantage.
I'll
All
play
right.
spotter. I'll grab the binoculars.
Well, let me roll this at advantage then. Oh, much better.
Plus guidance.
Plus guidance. Thank you. It's a 1d4, right?
Yeah.
Hey, nice. You went from a 15 to a 19 total. Big thumbs up. So, with that being said, you make it across just fine as well with a 19. You land on the far side, smack your face against the wall, but you will notice that the wall itself seems to be soft, like you just hit a pile of snow. It wasn't comfortable by any means, but you didn't take any damage.
All right. Oof. I get out of the way.
You get out of the way. All right, who's next to get on here? Deaf man.
Bastion will get in.
Oh.
Sorry.
The robot cut you off, Civil. I'm sorry. Apparently you gotta talk.
Clang, 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 clang.
All right, Robot Man. Teos is rolling for you. Does anyone assist him?
I'll keep assisting so long as I'm not the one in the button. Sure.
That works for me. 18 and 4. So we're gonna take that 18 plus 3. 21! Robot! Even with your extended weight and metally bits, you go through the same process of flying through the air, landing on the other side in a snowy pile. Congratulations. All right, who's next? I assume Deaf Man. Deaf Man hops into the thing, gives hand signals. We do it one more time. Oh, 8 and 11 plus 3, 14. You make it across, but unfortunately, you do not find a soft spot.
Can I roll acrobatics to land gently?
No, but you can roll acrobatics to not take full damage.
Okay.
Roll with it.
That'll be a 19 acrobatics.
Okay, you will pass the acrobatics check, and just be in pain because that is 18d6.
Oh.
Because you just flew 180 feet.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's loud. Hey, stop it. The dice over here freaking out. You guys can't hear it, but every time I roll on the computer, it makes a fucking cowbell noise. All right,
We can't hear that.
50. Yeah, I'm glad because it's loud as shit for some reason. 57 points of damage before getting cut in half, so drop that down to 20. 28.
8.
Yeah, rounding down 28. Ah, you look like me when I got stabbed.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on it.
Okie dokie. Roll your healing. Nicandros, you are the next one on the thing. You unfortunately cannot provide assistance while being in the seat. Do you have any
Is there a
spells?
way we can
27 back.
Nice.
27.
Is there a way
Listening.
we can rig up a way to fire it for the last person who has to go across?
No, that is a solution. The problem that you guys might have, actually.
Well, can't you fly?
I mean,
Yeah.
I have various means of transport via magic. I can
Yeah,
fly.
I mean,
I can.
I think you're probably the last one to go, right? Because
Yeah,
you can magic.
I was gonna say, going to be offered to be the last one to go, and I'll go ahead and offer to launch our new roguish-looking friend.
Roguish looking friend, you good getting launched?
Sure. I can
Oh.
actually fly too, but that works.
There you go.
All right. Well, dear Nick Andros, please make a dexterity check. No advantage because you don't have anything to bump you up here, unfortunately.
Nat 20!
Never mind. Don't need it. Soft, snowy landing.
Yay.
I just
Ooh.
sit there, and well, my character is smarter than I am, so he pulls out like a stick and starts doing the math in the snow as he's calculating the trajectory.
You do so. Nigandros, would you like to cast Fly and fly the distance, or one of your other teleporty spells?
I'm going the distance. I have Misty Step, which won't cover the distance, but yeah, I can fly.
It will not. Do not use Misty Step.
Yeah, I'll just cast Fly, and because it lasts like how long does Fly last? Like an hour? I don't remember.
Something
Yeah,
like
probably.
that.
10 minutes. Okay, yeah, no. I'll just cast Fly. I'll burn the spell slot and cast Fly, float over.
All right, you do so, and you're concentrating on it, which might be important
Yep,
later.
I'll just be hovering around until the spell wears off, just for fun.
Dun 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 dun. Okay, well, you guys make it to the 5th floor. And with that note, I will make myself big and turn off my camera and turn on the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. Hey, it is the map. Ooh, slap the hell out of my thing over here. Dang. I was not happy. Boom. Da-da-da. It's still way misangled here, so let me see if I can oh no, I done goofed it. Sorry. Oh, there we go. So move some of these other things out the way here. You guys have a 100 by 100 room. I'm actually just gonna leave this out here because it's really open, to say the least, at this point to start it off. The only thing you see is a dodecahedron in the very center of the room with a creature on the inside of it holding what looks to be some kind of artifact or item. That is the only thing in the room. The room is freezing, and you guys can tell that the floor is excessively slick. You will also notice that it is slightly bowl-shaped, so the only way in or out is the whatchamacallit, the ladder that you guys just came in. The beam of light that you guys saw earlier is reflecting through this dodecahedron and hitting all the walls, making this room super bright, to say the least. Unlike to almost counteract the room above, this one is excessively bright. Not so much that you guys are blinded, but it kind of hurts to look at the center of the room. I'm going to put all of you guys in this corner here. Also, I need to grab Teos a character. Teos, you're a roguey looking Yahoo. Gotta find a roguey looking Yahoo for you. Because there's 6 of you now. That's wild. That's crazy.
So there's one of 2 things this could be, according to the community poll. Unless that creature is not.
I was gonna say, yet. You guys might get that in the next room. Actually, Teos, you're gonna be a pirate.
Yarr.
A pirate rogue.
Pirate rogue.
Love it.
There you go.
Love it.
Anyway, you guys are off in this corner. I'm gonna put our little navigator tokens randomly over here. Colors are yellow. I'm gonna flip this over so you can actually see pink, blue, and you can actually see the red a little bit tonight. I'm a little surprised, but you guys can just call that brown or whatever if you want. When you guys are shouting out directions.
Okay, so maybe we move in a little bit closer. Maybe not as a group, like spread out just a little bit.
Okay. As who is stepping off the slight ledge into the bold area first?
Has my fly spell worn off yet?
No, it's definitely not been 10 minutes. It's been like a minute at most.
All right, I will use my remaining fly time to just kind of circumnavigate the room so I don't have to worry about the slick surface of the floor.
Okay, you were able to fly up to your speed, which is what, 40?
No, it's just the standard 6 squares.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 almost gets you. Well, I will probably have to remove you guys because again, it's a 100 by 100 room, so there is 50 feet to get there. So you're technically a little bit farther off than where I have you placed on the map.
Get you.
But if we move you 6 squares, you actually do get about, not quite halfway.
You can
Alright.
dash.
I could dash. I mean, there's nothing to worry about. So I guess I'll just dash and take another 6 squares of movement.
Okay, that'll put you above the beam of light. Though you would know, you probably actually not want to be right next to it as you get closer because it gets blinding to say the least.
Oh.
You would know that being within one square of it would be, you cannot see anything.
So this thing is so bright I can't even make out what creature is inside this thing?
Correct, yes. From a distance you could kind of see something that was in there, but as you got closer the light is just so reflective and bright that it is nearly impossible to tell what it is.
Is it made out of ice? Like, can you touch it and see? Is it like cold?
The dodecahedron itself, yes, you are 99% sure it is made of the same crystalline ice that you guys saw earlier, as they reflected the lights very similarly before.
All right, I will fly back and report what I find and also rub my eyes. Ugh.
You do so a couple turns later.
I could target it with a firebolt from here if we want to unmelt it. Of course, that creature in there could be foe.
I was not able to clearly discern what it is. It was too bright.
Can we do
My
like
dark...
will a perception check or anything help us to maybe squint and see what it might be?
Possibly. You guys could give it a shot. I'm not saying no to making actual checks on this.
28 for perception.
Wonderful roll. As you perceive the creature on the inside, I will then allow a secondary roll of nature.
Which is not terrible. But I'm going to give myself guidance too. Good job. Nature roll of 14.
All right. This creature looks to be, or the best describer of it, it looks to be like a brown sheet, right? Like someone tried to cook or cut leather and it just bubbled weirdly. It's like this weird, not quite glowing brown shape. It is vaguely humanoid, but you'll notice that the hands are kind of like almost like globby or gloopy, along with the rest of its features and whatnot.
So is he glowing? That's causing the bright light, or is
No,
it something that he's
no. The light is coming from the surface, and has traveled all the way through all the rooms. Somehow skipped floor 2 and made it down here. So you can assume that there's a source of light somewhere around him. You would assume that is permeating the rest of this room.
So
I could summon a helper if we need.
You summon. What are you summoning?
I could summon a beholderkin who will hover over the ice and be able to fire its rays at that creature from afar.
Beholder what?
Beholderkin. I have summon aberration.
Nicandros just kind of looks over to the warlock with an expression that just speaks somewhere between intense academic curiosity and absolute horror.
Relier over there about punches you. You summoning monsters? Gross!
I mean, it's up to you. I could just leave you to continue to figure out what this is, or could, if you wish, send something down there that could hover over the ice and not be, affected by the slipperiness. Could also attack. It could also attack that crystal, if we wish.
Very surprisingly okay with all these options.
For looking to thaw the creature out, maybe perhaps surrounding it in a wall of fire spell, seeing what pops out. That way it also contains it if it is dangerous.
Could do that.
Would anyone else like to make any further checks before
I
you
mean-
continue on?
Once my eyes heal from being blinded, can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
All right, go.
And from my before, can I see where the light is coming from? Like, is there a distinctive beam? Like, oh, it's coming from the north, it's coming from the ceiling, or whatever.
Ah, yes. As you look around, you will actually see a thin beam of light on the far side from where you guys are. Almost if there was a ladder over there, that's where it would be at.
So
But
we-
it seems to be coming out of a small pipe in the ground kind of thing where it's reflected via mirrors.
So
Is
we
it-
could block it.
Sorry, go. Is it natural light?
Yes, it's from the surface, from you guys opening up the
Oh.
temple.
Yeah, so we just gotta
Wonderful.
just
Then
block it.
I got the solution. I mean, it's like all the way over there, right?
Yeah.
What is the range on one of my spells?
Well, if the question is any one of your
60.
spells, one of them is definitely 60 feet.
All right. To get close enough to block the. How far would I have to travel to get within 60 feet of where the light is coming from into the room?
Just shy of the middle, because again, that's 50 feet away from where you guys are at.
Right. So my thinking is, I get within a certain distance, and it's a beam of light hitting this, and that's magnifying the light and making it blindingly bright in here, right?
Yep.
So conjure a cloud of darkness above the frozen creature so that the beam of light is hitting the darkness and then dissipating because it's darkness. Is my thinking.
Brilliant. And then we will be blind.
So can you?
Some of us have dark vision.
Not against
you-
magical darkness.
I still have the daylight spell on. So
Is that Trevor with you?
yeah,
So not only is it bright in the room, you guys are standing next to the sun. No one look at the cleric.
My eyes.
I just want to make a note that means that for the last couple throws, you probably should have been at disadvantage without dark vision because you were aiming at just bright lights in the distance. We're way past that now, but that was definitely an oversight on my part.
it's on my shield, so I guess theoretically I could have it turned around or laying on the ground, so nobody would. You wouldn't see it.
You're not just like, haha, vampire test, haha.
So,
right.
but when we need it, it's still there, at least for a little while.
All right. Well, I guess my plan won't work then. Then we would need some way of refracting the light away from this, so we're not blinded.
Side note: this room is small enough that 60 feet of dark vision at least lets you see the middle, if not further. So you're not going to be completely blind.
But we have the daylight going, so as soon as the other thing goes out, I can just pull the shield out.
Right. Yes. I just wouldn't put
Several-
magical darkness on the cube.
Several will look at Nikiandros and say, I have a mirror. Would that help?
Yes, it would. He conjures his mage hand.
I put it in the mage hand and send it across.
I will have the mage hand carry the mirror up to the beam of light and refract it away from the frozen creature.
All right. Not a valid solution to your problem. 1 second. I must
No.
grab a thing.
A giant set of headphones has fallen upon the frozen cave.
It was kind of funny when I was buying items. I was like, I have never used a mirror, and I've never bought a mirror. Why not buy one?
I have a scrying crystal in my inventory. She took it in one instead of a magic item because it was over 1,000 gold in value. Because you need 1,000 gold focus
Sorry,
to
y'all.
cast
Apparently, I
scrying.
need IRL light because it's dark in my room. So, as you stop the beam of light from hitting this creature, and the light kind of fancifies around the room and reflects all over the place, you will notice it start to glow brightly. Like the center of it starts to glow an unnatural color as it becomes red and then molten, and suddenly the dodecahedra shatters.
Oh no!
And sitting almost immediately, bursting up into flaming magma, is a magma golem, or not even. Sorry, it's not a golem. It is a straight up huge ass elemental.
An elemental, you say?
But not a
I'm guessing that's initiative.
But not a fire elemental, a magma elemental. And yes, it is initiative. All of you in the corner here, you're still on the one safe ledge because the only one who's done any flying is Nicandros.
All right, what is my dex? It's not bad, but it's not great either. My initiative is 15.
Solid. Who's keeping track for us tonight?
I guess I can really quick if I can get a note thing up.
14 for Sabal.
14 and a 2, so I'll take the 14 plus a whopping 3. No, only a plus 2? Yes, only a plus 2. So 16 for you, boy.
One moment. So far I have a 16, a 15, and a 14.
4.
4.
9 for Beth.
All right. So I need one more initiative. Who am I missing?
Bastion or Tios?
Well, Bastion gave me his. His was 9.
So Tios.
Say again?
Rook, you want to roll for me?
I guess. You got a whopping 4 plus whatever your dex mod is, which was a 3, so 7.
Unless you took any initiative boosters.
Yeah, what kind of rogue are you?
Like my species?
No.
No,
Subclass.
subclass.
I am. I guess I should have been studying my stuff. Huh? I am an assassin.
Subclass he is.
Who got the 4 again? Sorry.
Me.
Who got the
Arna.
16? Was that Relier?
Relier. The enemy currently goes on a whopping 19 total.
Yep, they go first. Okay, final initial count. Elemental at 19, Relier at 16, Nick at 15, Sev at 14, Bastion at 9, and Tarna at 4.
That's right.
All right, cool beans. Just as a side note for those watching, this creature, the fire elemental itself only has 1 stat block in the main book now, so this is a slightly modified version of that mofo. And by slightly, I mean by a lot. But
I mean, alternatively, we could have always test played one of my elementals.
could have. Could have. I don't want to kill everybody though. Anyway, it gets to go first. It has a whopping movement speed of 50. It can get to you, no problem.
Oh dear. I'm really glad I have mage armor up.
Also, you will note, because it is not a large creature, it is a huge creature. It basically reaches from the bottom of the floor to about 10 feet below the ceiling level. So if it's a 30-foot room, it's about 20 feet high.
He's a big old boy.
It's a big molten ball. And as he moves, you see that underneath where he was standing or plugged or whatever you want to call it, there is a pool of hot magma that seems to be feeding into the room slowly,
Mm.
melting the ice as it goes. You will also notice that he is endowed with whatever item he was holding earlier. It seems to be in a solid part on his chest, so it actually is like not frozen is the right word, but like there's land around it. Is the easiest way to describe it. It looks to be a rod of some sort.
So there's a rod embedded in him?
Correct. He's got a rod in his chest.
Can I make a quick Arcana check concerning that rod as it gets closer to me and I'm like, oh god?
On your turn.
Okay. Well, that it cost me an action.
Yes. Yeah, because
Okay.
you wouldn't be able to just tell what this is off
All right.
the top of your head.
Okay.
Anyway, attacks.
AC is 17.
All right. So it has 4 attacks it can make against you. Not 4 multi attacks, but 4 types of attacks. So I gotta decide which one we're using here. Well, you're right next to it, so I don't need to use the range one. And you're all by yourself, so he doesn't need to do his burst one. So that leaves the regular old burn, or in this case, melt.
How far away is he from me?
Well, he was 40 feet away from y'all.
Okay.
The monster itself is 45 from you.
Okay. Thanks.
First attack. Probably misses. That's a 4 again. So 4 plus plus is 12 to hit.
That will miss. I am a 17.
All right. Second attack. This is much better. 13 plus pluses, so 21.
That will hit. This is probably going to hurt.
You're not susceptible to flame damage, right?
I have resistance to fire damage.
That is important. That is very important. So instead of taking 26 points of damage, cut that down to 13.
Yay! I lose my arcane ward for the moment. Well, it's not gone. It's just out of hit points. And then I take 1 point of damage.
Okay, he has no other attacks for this. Oh, sorry. At the end of each of the elemental's turn, each creature within a 10-foot radius originating from the elemental takes 5 points of straight-up fire damage. Sorry, that's the wrong stat. That's for the regular ones. Double that, but cut it in half because you're resisted. So you
So I
take
just take the normal 5 fire damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. HP updated.
That's his turn. That's
Thank
all
you
can
for
do.
Hero's Feast, by the way.
Yeah, right? We're going to need it, y'all.
Okay. Is the elemental done?
That's all it can do.
All right. Next is Relier.
Relier sees his friend getting mauled and burned and dying, and he goes, I can't help with
Big
this.
fire monster.
Like,
Big fire monster.
I can't help with this. This is way out of my zone. But that is not going to stop him. He will use his bonus action to rage. Not that it will help against fire damage, but it makes me feel better. And I will begin my movement going. So as a free action, because I started my range, I can jump 20 feet. And then I had my regular movement of 40 because I'm fast as fuck, boy. So I can move 60 feet, which puts me right next to you. You're not alone. Don't worry. I am here.
Sorry. Oh, I'm going to see if I can find the GIF real quick. I thought of the perfect thing.
Okay. So I have made my jump. I've run. I'm charging. I am activating the whole slashy fu guy. I'm going to attack recklessly because I need to activate all the stuff in the things. There's no other enemies, so I won't be able to do any of my cool cleave stuff, but whatever. I have a couple attacks at this point, so. First attack. Using my super cool Thunder Slash. Right? Yes, that does the most damage. That's what I'm doing. And I'm going to use Reckless Attack, but activate Brutal Strike. So it'll do extra damage if it hits. And when I hit, I can activate my Divine Fury and all the other fun things that I get for the first schwack'em. That's a 1.
I'm sorry.
I'm very upset. That has never happened to this character before. I rolled 1s, but usually I can stop it. All right, let me make sure I didn't take lucky this last round for our leveling ups. Nope, I did not. Dang it! I could have even activated charger in that one too. Like, well, that sucks. That's all. That's my turn.
Ready?
I cry.
After Relier is Nick. Okay, so do not want to spend my action disengaging because I needed to cast a spell. Need to cast all kinds of spells, honestly. Let me double check to see what is wrong window. Armor. There it is. Oh, it is a bonus action. Cool. So you can only cast 1 spell slot spell per round, but I happen to have Armor of Agathis as a racial spell, so I'm going to cast the 5 hit point version of that real quick.
Okay, solid.
Just to pad out my hit points, just a smidge. Plus, it'll deal him 5 cold damage if he smacks me.
Important.
Okay, so that's up. Next, the elemental needs to give me a DC 16 saving throw charisma.
Let's see where his charisma stat is. Okay, it's not a great thing for him for sure. You said 16?
16. That's my special DC.
One second, let me find the 18 on this dice. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's a 15. It would be a 15, but he has a -2, so 13.
All right, hold on. Let me copy the link so I can send it to you. I cast Banishment because he is an elemental.
An option for share to give you a
The only
minute.
problem that he might take the thing that we need with him.
Oh, he did for sure.
Yeah, but I can at least
Banishment doesn't last forever.
It's
no.
Yeah.
But if I maintain the full concentration on an elemental, I send him back to his home plane. But we do need the item, as you pointed out. But what it can do is lock him down until everyone gets into position for me to release the spell and we can dogpile on him. Unless, we can cancel this action right now, except that, he already made the save.
I mean, it's already happened, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's already happened. But that would be
That
his default
negates
reaction.
what I was going to do, but it's all good.
It's a valid plan. You guys want to set up and wait for a minute until this thing comes back? How do you want to? So I will make a note that every turn, so 10 turns from now, the lava level in this room will be pretty significant.
Yeah, so I think we don't want to miss attacks here. So,
what I was gonna say is, if he does go away, I can change an action to do something else that will prevent the lava.
Okay, well, that's not a bad plan then.
So
okay,
like I said, what I can do though is I can release concentration on banishment at any point. I just want to move about away from where he was safely, so that I'm not provoking an AO. And what I can do is everyone can ready an action, and then I can just drop concentration, and then everyone's readied action happens at once on him.
Yeah,
was my thinking.
Okay.
Or whoever wants to concentrate on containing the lava or whatever. It gives us some breathing room.
Okay. Sounds good.
But in the meantime, I'm gonna back up like at least 10 to 15 feet behind Relier.
All right, there you go.
It's like, nope, don't want none of that. Nope.
Relier's asking for the smoke, and he's getting it. All right.
Actually, how does Relier react to him just going poof?
I mean, I've heard you practice banishment before. I know the spell. I approve.
All right, fellows, whatever you want to focus on, I can drop this spell at any point. Normally, I'd be content to banish him back to the elemental plane of fire, but he has something we need. So, whoever wants to ready up to fight this thing, just let me know when to drop the spell, and whoever wants to contain that, and he gestures to the lava, just let me know. I'll sit here and concentrate on the spell to keep him from melting us while we prepare.
We should probably just go in order and continue our initiatives. I mean, so here's my plan. I'm the very last person to go. I'm going to position myself in a line, and I'm going to cast Sunbeam on it every turn. So basically, I just want to get in a position where you won't be in the line of Sunbeam. So I think you let him out, and that can be when we all do whatever. So I'm the last person. So position yourself in a way that you're not going to get blasted.
Like I said, I already backed way the hell away, so I'm like 15 feet behind Relier. So
Actually, ironically, not that we can see you because you're slightly off the map, but you're actually lined up right with him at the angle you're at right now, so you don't actually have to move at all.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, everybody get out of that line.
I can stand behind him. It's not a big deal.
Okay, you stand behind him. Easy peasy. Here, I'll actually just move him up so people can see him. All right. Thiefy Man and Robot Man, what are you guys doing?
So after me, it would have been Sev, Bastion,
Okay.
and then Tarna.
Sorry. Sev, what you doing?
Sev pulls out a cube on his side.
Okay.
Turns it over to what looks like a symbol that you can't really tell. Presses it. Points over to the lava hole, and a wall of force just appears, blocking the hole.
All right.
That's a concentration for 10 minutes.
Okay. As long as you're concentrating on it, it seems to be holding. But as a warning, the pressure is still rising.
It's immune to anything until the 10 minutes is up.
No, I understand.
I think he's saying it's going to Old Faithful on us when that thing drops.
Oh, yeah. I will be away from here in 10 minutes.
That is the plan, to be gone in 10 minutes.
Okay. Next.
That would be Bastion.
Bastion, what are you doing to prep for this next hiya?
Well, he'd move in closer so when the elemental comes back, he can start whacking. He's not going to pick up the great sword off his back, but you guys will see him like extend his arm and a long sword will pop out and it'll grab the hilt.
Dope.
Cool.
What is your movement speed?
30.
Okay, so if you dash, you can get to here and be next to him.
Yeah,
Though you don't want to be here, you want to be like there. He'll still be within 5 feet for that though.
Well, if he dashes, will you still be able to prep an action to smack it?
No.
What if he spends his action surge now and then readies the action?
That is a solution for sure, but then he's burning an action surge for readying an action.
Well, hold. It's fine. I'll dash and get it up. It'll be fine.
So you're dashing and doing what? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna dash and just get up there.
Okay, so you're just getting next to him for when he shows up. Got it. Next.
Yep.
We're to Tarna.
All right.
Oh no,
Right.
I've missed Teos. I have skipped Teos. I am so sorry.
Oh yeah, Rogi.
I don't even have Teos on the initiative order. I have failed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was 7. Yeah. Teos, dear friend, what are you doing for your turn here? The monster is not on the board. Obviously, you're going to prep a shot. I assume technically you have advantage. No, you won't have advantage because it went way before you did. Never mind.
No, but there'll be 2 guys in melee range of it when he pops up. So
correct, but that won't give him advantage. You could take the bonus action of steady aim before you prep your shot, which means you can't move, but you get advantage. Okay, you do so. What weapon are you using to shoot him with? Just out of curiosity.
I will use my bow.
All right. Is it a longbow or a short bow?
It is a short bow.
Okay.
With
cool.
Piercing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
What magic weapons do you have? Because I know I gave you a couple when we built your character. Do you remember what you picked
I
up?
have a rapier, a short bow, and dual daggers.
Right, and it's your dagger and your rapier that are the magical weapons, right?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Anyway, you are prepped and ready to go. That's everybody.
Now we're at Tarna, and now you're
Yeah,
probably entered into my notes, and I hopefully will not skip you again.
so basically I say, go ahead and drop it because I'm going to blast them.
I drop concentration on banishment.
So I sunbeam him. He needs to.
Hadouken!
It's exactly it, right? He Constitution saving throw.
6 total.
No, he fails. So he takes 30 points of damage and is blinded until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, what type of damage was that? I assume radiant, but
Radiant.
ironically, somehow they can get blinded. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Effective use of a spell. 30 points of damage. Solid hit. Everyone else who had prepped actions. I should play Santa here. Make your prepped attacks. We're going to do it in reverse order just because it's funny. So, Teos, take your pew shot.
And what does blindness do to him? Does it just give him minuses? Or does
It gives him negatives, yeah.
Okay.
You have to roll for Teos.
Oh, right. Is it pew? Is it plus 6 to hit or plus 7 to hit for you?
It is. Yeah, 1d6. Yeah.
No. 2 hit. So it's your dex mod plus your proficiency modifier, which for us should be 4, right? So it should be plus 7.
Yep.
Okay. I think you have advantage. I rolled a 2. And a 12 plus pluses, so 19. 19. Oh, does that hit? Yes, 19 hits. It's a big giant monster. Its AC isn't super great. 19 hits. You hit and do damage. You're doing a D6 all by its own. I assume you're going to activate Sneak Attack?
Yes.
Okay, and Sneak Attack at this level is what? 5d6?
No, more than that.
Extra 5d6. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was more than that.
No,
because if I have advantage, which I do.
Yes, yeah, that allows you to activate it.
Okay.
So 5d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the board. Here comes the loud noises. Oh, hey, I was like so many good 6s. All right, so 3 6s, 2 2s, and a 1. 23 whole points of damage. Solid arrow.
So at 11th level, sneak attack is 66.
Oh, one more d6 then. Don't mind me. It was a 1. That's fucking lame. 24 points of damage.
So leveled after he made his character.
Yeah.
Most likely. It's a strong ability. You might have a level 10 sitting over there. Okay. Which might be important because I think rogues get something fancy at 11th level.
I started pretty late. So.
Improved cunning strike options is what they get at level 11.
Ooh, okay. I don't think any of those will help here, but
you can use up to 2 cunning strike effects when you deal sneak attack damage, paying the die cost for each effect.
Yep.
So who else had a held thing to do the thing? I think it was just the rogue and the cleric, right?
Yes, because I already used my action on the first round. And you just dropped it at the end of the initiative, so it restarts initiative order. Is my understanding of how that worked because you dropped it as a free action, not on your turn. All right,
no big changes.
The monster reappears. He has new enemies in front of him. You guys have done 50-something points of damage to him though, so nice start.
And he's
blind. All right, well, he has
He can't be blind.
He can be blind.
I thought you said he couldn't.
No. I said somehow he can be blinded.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
I have no eyes, but I must see. What?
Yeah, well, fire elementals and whatnot. Anyway, he uses a burst attack, which means he doesn't care if he's blind or not. He's just exploding all enemies within 30 feet of him, which is the three of us that are close to him currently. Need to make a Constitution saving throw as the flames hit us right in the freaking face, man. Oh, fucking seriously? I take double max damage.
Ugh.
That's 2 ones in a row. I get a third one. The character dies, y'all. Not doing good. Do not like. Robot Man, you also need to make a save. And Flying Man, you also need to make a save. Everyone else is at a reach.
Why do you think I backed up?
You're not far enough, unfortunately. Though this one does have a recharge rate, so I gotta roll my d6 at the end of this. It didn't recharge, just nice. I still need saves from the two of you.
Well, you're rolling for no, never mind. Don't mind me.
I need you and the robot. Dealing con save.
Oh, he's dealing with a vomiting child at the moment. Sorry.
Oh, no.
I said so in the chat. So, yeah.
What'd you roll, Frank?
Grocery shopping.
So, okay. So, Relier and Bastion need to make saves. I'm guessing Relier already made his save.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you, sir.
Me, I backed away. How
You-
far is this explosion?
It's a 30-foot burst.
Oh, jeez. What ability score?
Constitution.
Okay, so 20 total. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right, you save. We'll take half damage.
Quarter damage. I'm a tiefling.
Quarter damage. You're a tiefling. All right. I take double max. Would be 36, so I take 72 points of fire damage.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah. I'm in much pain.
You're literally cooked.
An update. It hurts.
Can we go by Baldur's Gate rules and I could just yeet a potion of healing at you?
I will be eating potions of healing on my own. But regardless, ow. We'll figure out what they're doing later. I will roll for the both of you, assuming that he is taking full or half and not double. Oof. Not bad. And not great. 10, 11, and 7 total. So 28. Quartered for you, dear friend, is 7. And we'll see what happens to the robot. But 28 for full damage.
So
I mean, it's honestly not that bad of a thing. It just has a ridiculously wide area.
oh, and my armor of the Gathis is gone.
So he took 5 cold damage from him hitting you?
No, that only affects melee attackers.
Oh, lame. Okay.
But oh, sorry. I did cast that, so banishment is a 3rd level spell, 3rd.
That's all you can do in
so
his turn.
I know, I'm just calculating how much damage I actually took because Abjure wizards have all these layers of protection.
You're good. Both me and Robot Man take 10 points of damage, regardless of anything, just for being within 10 feet of him. So I will take another 10.
So
I regret things. I regret not taking a fire ring. If this was a lightning monster, I'd be doing fine.
I think I'm saying at the right amount of hit points right now. I'm still, thanks to my layers of protection, still have the increased hit points from Hero's Feast. I haven't gotten down into my actual hit point totals yet.
Wild. All right.
Tapped on the other two sources.
It's my turn, yes? Or is it?
Let's see. So it goes. The next would be Relier. Yes.
Okay, cool beans. Relier angrily says, you're gonna take this axe and like it. I say that as confidently as I can, because I'm in a lot of pain right now. For my bonus action, though, I guess I will save it to see if I crit on either one of my hits. But no, because Hugh has to hit someone else. He can't hit the same person. Never mind, doesn't matter. I will use my bonus action to pop one of my potions of healing and get my healing of 2d4 plus 2. Just so I can get a little bit of health back. 2, 1, fuck. Whopping 5 whole points of healing for my bonus action. Probably should have popped my wings instead, but you know. To hell with that, I'm dumb and would like to survive more than one round. Alright, and then my attacks. I'm going to do the same thing again where I roll at not taking an advantage for my first one to activate the whole doom and gloom slash of death. I have good news, it's not a 1. It's the opposite of a 1. That's it.
Yay!
I just want you guys to know that the 20 on this one is silly. It's a oh, you can't see that super well. It's a Santa Claus. Okay, math here, really quick. Sorry. So minimum damage on this one. Because of the D10, I don't get to add Charger because I didn't run at him this time, unfortunately. But I do get all my other silliness. So with that, that's 19 plus 8 more. 20. Sorry, yeah, 8 more. Plus other stuff here. Brutal Strike adds an extra 1d10. So another 10, so 37. And then Divine Fury is a 1d6 still at 1 point, plus 5. So that's 11 more, so 49 on the base. And then I got to roll a d6, a d12, and a d10 for all the extra dice from just hitting the regular critical silliness. Alright. That one. Alright, I'm re-rolling 2 of them using Savage Attacker because they were trash tier rolls. That is at least slightly better. And that is considerably better. Alright, so 7, 5, and 8. So 7, 5 is 20 even. Nice. So 50, 60, 69. Hey, 69 points of damage, baby. Hell of a critical. That's all. That's what I got. I got. I have another attack.
Go.
Let's
go.
go. Sorry.
Shine on, you crazy diamond.
I'm trying real hard. All right. First attack. This one will use advantage because I already said I was using reckless. But I cannot activate all my other stuff. 17 and 4. I will take the 17 plus pluses. That will hit. And it's just a D12. D12 plus pluses, which is plus 8. Or plus 15? Plus 15. All the pluses we got going on. 10 plus 15. 25 more points of fuck you. So total for the round is 84 points of damage.
That is a solid.
Between the damage that you guys did before and that ridiculous hit, after I got burned and smoldered and hurt, I activate this thing's special ability.
Oh no. Does it harden into a rock golem?
It does not! It splits into 2 smaller, full-fledged fire elementals that pop off 10 feet from where the model was. So let me put him back on so I can measure. All right, 1 and 2. There we go.
Oh boy. And it's Nick's turn, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, order still stays the same. This is just a hit a point
Okay.
reaction thing.
I say, Relia.
I got it.
Actually, he's raging, so is he still speaking politely, or is he shouting back at me?
I remember when I rage, I speak French. So whatever I got it is in French. I will translate really quick.
So he goes, Relia, and he goes, Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Exactly. Yeah.
Would you like to become a monkey?
No.
It would give you 168 hit points. Your rage and divine stuff that's still active would still be active, because being polymorph just prevents you from activating it. Anything that's active on you would still be active, as far as I understand it. So your rage and your divineness would still be all. Oh, so I turn you into a holy monkey.
I think I'm happy the way I am, especially with the
Okay.
lava and whatnot.
Okay. I was just offering because it would give you a nice 168 hit point buffer, and then you'd be raging with a 20 strength.
That's pretty wild, honestly. Though now, just melt these guys or freeze these guys.
All right. Well, I'm a booster caster most part. I have a few blasty spells, but not a lot. So I can copy the cleric and start blasting sunbeams.
An option to say the least. All right. What was I doing here?
All right. I'm debating which spell I want to use, or I could just be lazy and just start blasting off magic missiles to guarantee some damage.
It's not a terrible idea.
No.
Yeah, right.
I know what I'm going to do. I assume the cleric has healing in hand.
Yeah.
I am going to bonus. Oh no, can't bonus action that because it would burn 2 spell slots. Doesn't matter. I will go ahead and burn the spell slot on my friend. I am going to go over to Relier, and I'm going to slap him with protection from energy fire.
Yay! Resistance.
And then I still have my bonus action, but I don't have anything I can really spend it on. Like protection from energy is a abjuration spell, so that means I get some of my arcane ward back. Yay! It's only a 2nd level spell, so I only get 8. But hey, 8 hit points is 8 hit points.
8 hit points is 8 hit points. Yeah, exactly. All right.
I don't think so. I'm looking to see what I have. Yeah, okay. There's nothing else I have that's a bonus action that wouldn't cost a spell slot. So I guess how many feet did I move 3 squares?
Yes.
Move me back to where I was because I don't want to be in melee with these things.
That's fair.
Just literally just trot up, slap him on the back, and trot away.
All right, who's next?
After Nicandros is Sev.
The rod in his hand, Seval will say, I, the Triad, I call upon synaptic snacks. 20 feet radius. Whatever touches both of them and goes behind.
Yep, you can do that. Yep. Because they are 15 feet away. Does it hit all creatures or just them?
It hits anything in the area, in the 20 foot. I'm trying to get both of them. If I can't, then I'll just target one.
I think if you do it here, you will hit them, but will you hit us? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got to push it back at least one. That'll. Let's see. That will hit them barely.
Okay. It's only got to touch him. Static. I've used it before. They need to make a DC 17 intelligence saving throw.
17 intelligence. All right, intelligence on these guys. Their stats are slightly different now, but still not a great stat for them. Well, one of them will 15 total, and the other one critical fail. So one of them takes double max damage, and the other one will take. Actually, sorry, you guys don't get double max damage. That's just for the enemy silliness. It will act as if you got a critical. So max damage on your first dice, and then roll for the second amount of dice on top of it. And then for the other guy, I assume a 15 regular fails.
Yes.
Okay. So,
You were shooting for a 17 or better.
okay, yeah. Nope. -2 got his ass.
So
All
you're
right, so
casting.
then
Sorry, go ahead.
synaptic static.
Okay, I thought this was. I should make sure.
The guy who didn't critically fail will take 37 damage,
Ouch.
psychic.
Okay, noted. Still standing, but that hurt.
And then I roll the dice again.
So you can
the
just
other guy?
you can if you've rolled one set of dice, just take that number and add it to the max of all the dice you can get for the first time.
Oh, the max I could get.
Yeah. So what is
42,
it?
40. So 48 plus 37.
Yeah. 80. Thank you. Solid. That one looks fucked up.
Which
Your
one?
saves for the next minute. They will detract 5 from all their attack rolls and ability checks, as well as any Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. They get to make a DC 17 Intelligence saving throw at the end of every turn to end the effect.
Okay.
Sounds good. Nice whack.
Solid
Yep.
schwack. That's 2 solid schwacks in a row. I think I made it. I
Right,
think we made up for our ones. We're doing good. Keep it up.
Is that Sev's turn?
That is Sev's turn. That's all you can do.
All right. So considering it's Bastion's turn next, and he's not back yet, and we're past the 2-hour mark, did you want to just take a break?
We're not quite past the 2-hour mark yet, actually.
I'm going by the conversation tracker in Discord.
Yeah, lame. We don't track that. I mean, you guys are so close to finishing this already.
Yeah, but he's still not back. I don't want to not include anybody.
We move up to the back of the initiative.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll just hold him for now.
All right, we'll hold his turn to the end of the round then. So then after that would be I keep mispronouncing this. Teos?
Teos.
Teos. Okay, I will get this. Teos. It is Teos's turn.
All right. I'm not even close to this guy, huh?
Nope.
No. But Bastion is in melee with one of them, so you could get a sneak attack on that one.
Yes.
And that's the one we want to hit anyway, because it's been more messed up than the other.
Okay. So let's take advantage of that. We would do a sneak attack.
Well, first you get a hit. So, using your bow again?
I will. Yeah.
All right. So,
Yep,
steady aim, all that fun stuff. Actually, I'm going to DM table you and tell you this dude does not have a lot of health. You might want to focus your sneak attack on this guy because of how much possible damage you can do to him.
Yeah, but it's better to get rid of a target than have 2 targets.
Whatever.
Rules of the action economy.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. 15 plus pluses and 2 plus pluses. 15 plus pluses hits. And then you have 76 if you hit with the sneak attack with your bow.
66.
Well,
Total of 7.
Total of 7,
including
yeah.
the bows. Yeah.
All right, and
It's a lot of 6s.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
twos.
I just did 8d6 with 37 being the base.
Okay, so you only do 19 points of damage. I say that ironically because 19 is still good. But you finish party boy number 1. He's out of combat.
Woo! All right.
And that's your turn because you can't move because of using steady aim. Not that you need to use it, but I gave you advantage on the roll. So, next after you, I believe it is the cleric. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. T.R.A.P.
Move me behind the Candros and back 1 square.
There you go.
Heal the Barbar before he goes
Uh,
squish.
So directly behind him, like straight up and down. So I still have a line of sight, and then back 1, or up towards you 1. Yep, right there. Okay, first thing is I'll do a bonus action. I will cast Healing Word.
Oh god, earthquake. Sorry.
I'm going to cast it as a 5th level spell slot.
Okay.
And I'm targeting Reliar. A total of 28 hit points return.
Yay.
And then as my action, I'm going to activate Sunbeam again. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
And he has disadvantage on that due to snappy snaps. Or a -5, right? Okay. Well, he rolled a 6, so he gets the 1 and has negative, so -1.
Okay, so he takes 31 points of radiant damage, and he's blind until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Okie dokie.
We officially are like at the end of the initiative thing. So, what do we do? We want to.
We're gonna put.
Well, we wait.
We're gonna push forward and finish the fight so we can then take a break. Unfortunately, if he's
Okay.
dealing with kiddos, he's dealing with kiddos, and his partner and his character is just hampered. Or I can move him over here and he can make a swing attack against them.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Check the cheat. Oh no, it's just gifts. Never mind.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for
Just
him really
gifts.
quick. 10 pluses will definitely hit with his pluses to hit. Using his longsword, 2-handed, I assume.
That's a D10 plus his strength.
I rolled a 5 plus his strength of 4. If I remember correctly.
I don't know. I don't have his character sheet.
I'm gonna go with 4. You guys remember what kind of fighter he is? He's a champion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a champion.
he's a champion. Okay, so if I roll that,
He is the
I need
champion.
that 19 for the crit range. Is what I need. Doesn't matter. Hit him again and rolled another. Hey, a max damage of 10 plus 4, so 14 and 9, so 23 points of damage. On top of the 30 and the other things it's like it's still standing top of the order.
Fun.
Hello.
So he should have 3 total attacks with extra attack at level 11.
Then I will make a third attack. Hey, there's
Plus
that.
action surge.
That's that critical, baby. So max of 14 already, and another 9. Hell yeah. So 20. Hey, you did 23 on the first attack. 23 on the second attack.
Nice.
And then, yeah, so that's his 3 attacks. So regular hit, and then a critical. Total of 46 points of damage this round from him. That's pretty good. I feel like I'm missing something.
Is that enough to
It,
kill it?
it should be, yeah, because he just took the 30 from the Sunbeam. Yes, that will finish it off.
Ah.
I was like, I feel like I'm missing a thing here. You shouldn't be alive. Okay. Congratulations. You guys have murdered all the things at the bottom of the temple. Do you guys relax? Oh, a large rod falls out of the second magma. Oh, actually, it wasn't a magma creature anymore. This one was a flame creature. So when it split, I guess technically it dropped a rod about where our fighter is standing, so he can pick it up if he wants.
Yeah. I don't think we hang around. I think we get out of here.
Is there a Skyrim style quick exit back to the main area?
No, there is not. And unfortunately for you guys, you have a 10, or at this point with all the rounds that you guys have gone through, a 9.5 minute timer to make your escape before the explosion of fire and doom occur. With that being said, you can kind of just yada yada your way through the next couple levels. But I will need you all to make a Constitution check as you guys are running at full speed, trying not to get stabbed on those sharp, spiky crystals, swimming through the water again, getting back. Oh, biggest question: getting back over the chasm. How are you guys going to do that?
I will turn into a giant burb. I don't care.
I
And
can
just-
fly whatever the giant burb can't do.
I think Teos can fly too. So
Okay. Hey, I'm glad I saved my wings for the day. So
yeah,
the
I believe everyone except Bastion has the ability to fly somehow. Yes.
me, I can't fly.
Okay.
so giant bird.
We'll
If
be
you
taking the robot and the cleric.
well, actually, if you still have your fly for 10 minutes, you it shouldn't take us that long to climb up the first level. So you could
I
literally
have enough
fly
spell
over.
slots. I can also just recast fly for multiple targets. So for anyone who does not have the ability to fly.
Mm. Okay, well, we will fly forward. You guys,
Constitution saving.
yes, Constitution saving throw as you guys make your way through the pokey ice area
Woo-hoo.
quickly without getting stabbed. Hopefully,
Oh.
20.
you're
30.
good.
I rolled a
Are we
natural
rolling
20.
at
Also good.
rolling at disadvantage?
Regular roll.
Okay, cool. That's great because I rolled a 19, and the second one I rolled for disadvantage would have been a 1.
Well, you're lucky. I rolled a 7 and have a +7, so we're Gucci over here. Teos, your roll with your
Rolly,
what's your
Rolly,
Constitution?
rolly.
What's your Constitution save?
+2.
I can't believe a gamer doesn't have dice.
17. He has dice. He hasn't. They're just not on him. I know. I know he has dice.
Veerling is back.
Dice roller app.
Veerling.
Okay, Veerling, to catch you up, you did the killing blow on the elemental. We collected the artifact, but now this place is getting ready to blow, and we're running like ninnies.
Fantastic. Sorry about that. There was so much.
So much puke.
It's all good.
I understand. We got you. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, cool. I'm baller at those.
I'm currently a giant bird carrying anyone who cannot fly. Or no,
Uh,
wait, I
that was,
cast the fly spell. That's what I did.
Yeah, I was gonna
It
say
was
no.
a dirty 20.
You're good then. All right. So all of us handily make it through the maze without stabbing ourselves on stuff and things. No problem there. You guys make it up to the next floor, which is the water floor. And this one was quite the challenge the first time through, as someone turned into a bear to swim us across the stuff and the things.
If I drop the
Saval-
fly, I can
Sav-
turn into the bear again.
Saval just jumps into the water and starts swimming. He doesn't even wait for you guys.
All right, it's cold as shit.
I'm aware.
Do you have any cold resistances?
I do not, but
Okay.
you gave me 3 rounds of cold last time.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
I turned into the bear again for people to tag along so I can drag them through the water.
You have
Alright.
one more person than you did before.
I do, but Bastion, actually, technically I have 2. Because Bastion wasn't here, but Bastion just walked across the water, apparently. Or walked under the water.
Correct.
Yep.
Which you will have to take damage this time for it because you're walking in cold. The only reason we didn't worry
Super
about
cold
last
one.
time is because you made it to the place where we're taking a long rest, so it was like there's no reason to do damage if you're gonna heal immediately. So you what's your walking speed?
30.
Okay, so if you're dashing the whole time under the water, can you dash underwater?
I mean,
think that's
technically, he's not. If he's going to the bottom and just walking on the bottom, he has
Yeah.
no resistance.
So yes, you can dash technically, I guess. Which cuts it from 10 turns down to half of that, so 5 turns. Bears and everyone else, you guys all take 2. That sound right?
I think the bear's faster than me, so I was taking 3 turns of it.
3. Okay. So everybody takes that cold damage.
Everybody. All right, so the polar bear does have cold resist.
Okay. So you will take 2 and cut it in half.
And I believe, let's see, pull it up. Come on,
All right.
5e tools.
Bear, you're at 15. People that are
My
not
swim speed
bear,
is 40.
yeah, you're good. So bear, you're taking 15 and cutting half down to 7. For those that are riding the bear but aren't, doing what you guys take a full 15. For our 3-rounder there, you are taking a whopping 19, and for our 5-rounder, you are taking 29 and 6 more 35 points of freezing damage there, Bastion.
Oh, that's fine.
Also, I need you to make another save really quick because there was a con bursty flamey attack earlier. I need to see if you take damage or not.
22.
Okay, you would have saved, so you would have taken 28 cut in half, 14, and then taken that 10 from standing next to it. So add 24 more points of damage to wherever you're at on your character.
We're still fine.
Okay. All right, you guys make it through the water. It takes you a whole minute of swimming for your lives / running for your lives in this cold, dippy water. None of you will drown from that, luckily. But it is not good. You have spent a whopping total of 7 minutes escaping at full speed so far. So you've been running straight for 7 minutes in this thing, and you are at the final bit, which is the moving maze, which took you 4 hours last time.
Yes, but now we know how to navigate out with the cleric's help and putting everyone on the back of the bear. So,
but it changed.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
And I'm assuming we can't go to the top of this maze and just jump over it.
So is the ceiling above us made out of ice? Can we melt through?
It is made out of ice, but you don't know how much of it is ice before it goes underground, because you guys remember this is an underground temple.
I can guarantee one person and me. That's it. That's all he says.
Oh, magical wizard man, would you like to turn into a giant bird or something?
currently a
Again,
bear. I'd have to dismiss the bear and become a bird, or
Would you-
cast fly on multiple peoples.
that would probably actually be better if you could just cast fly at high level.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm tracking all of the total things I've been spending on my spell slots here. I'm burning through them like a crazy person.
That makes sense to
I
me.
can also cast fly. I get my spells back on a short rest.
Okay. The only downside to that is you will lose your concentration on the spell below.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Well, it's almost gone anyway.
It is almost gone anyway.
So if I upcast and burn my 6th level spell slot, I can cast fly on a grand total of 4 people. Which, if I cast it on someone with a high strength, like Relier and Bastion, they could just carry the people who don't have fly.
That would be an option.
If you cast it on 4 people, I can take the other person with me, and we could just be on the other side waiting for you.
Works for me.
Do that then. You guys cast all your magics yet again for the 8th time, and start making your way across. Now, mind you, it is still a good distance, and with the style of the room, it's kind of foggy and hard to see. But eventually, the lot of you, after the others find their location and you can visualize one of your friends, you open Dimension Door to step through and go to the other side with everyone else. And you guys are at the entrance area, because it's not a ladder anymore, it's an actual tunnel. Does Dimension Door cost you any concentration, just to make sure it doesn't break?
No, it's instantaneous.
Okay.
I walk in, I walk out.
Perfect. Okay, so as you go through the thing, and it takes us, let me see how many minutes it takes us to make our way across the maze. It's like minimum, if you guys are able to do it, would have been able to do it straight away. It's 500 feet, so it's like at least a minute and a half. But with the added conditions, it takes you guys a whopping 4 minutes to find the exit. But you do. Beneath you, 2 minutes into your searching, you guys feel the heat from underneath, right? At the 3 minute mark, you can hear what sounds to be screaming, but you guys will realize it is just the frozen lake below you evaporating. As steam rushes into the room, it makes it even harder to see, which might explain the last minute of trying to find the exit. And as you do so, and are starting to leave the exit, you see lava flow burst out from the bottom of the remnants of the maze that you were going through. It begins to chase you, and you guys have a 3 mile run over a very, very slippery escape. So, for this part here, we can kind of yada yada for a minute. Would you guys like to make a series of checks or just a singular check with a high DC save? The result for failure is falling into the spiky spikes below and or falling into the lava if you fail terribly enough.
What kind of
Well, if
save is it?
It's chasing us across a thin bridge, correct?
Correct, yes. I mean, it's not technically chasing you. It'll be underneath you guys eventually, so it'll probably actually at one point overtake you guys. But the bridge you were on is literally collapsing because it's made out of ice as you guys are running along and dealing with this, lava vent that you've uncovered.
Yay.
What kind of save is it?
That's a great question. That will be the question. If you guys want a singular save, I'll tell you what it is. If you want a set of saves, it'll be a couple different things.
Okay. I almost think we go for the singular save. I know it's a little bit risky, but if one of us goes down, then we have to stop and get him. So we got magic and assistance to make a check better for all of us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, let's do the singular one then.
All right.
Single save. Let's go. Who's making it? Or are we all rolling?
You guys will be making a group check. Straight up D20 roll.
There we go.
Straight up D20 roll.
Straight up D20 roll.
Straight up to
DC 15. Well, you made one pass. Let's go.
into my teeth. Let's go. Ah.
And can we use any magic or things to assist us? Or
Yes.
and does a ring of free action afford me anything helpful? Because difficult terrain doesn't bother me at all.
No, because it's not technically rough terrain. It's just cold and wet and not enjoyable. It's dangerous, but that's about it.
I rolled 18 before I ended the guidance, so
Okay.
honestly, I can save my guidance for somebody else. Honestly,
I was gonna say, Saval will cast telekinesis, and he will hold the bridge under us as we're running, and continue to just glide along and hold the bridge from falling.
Okay. I mean, because it's a concentration spell for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that will be
run and concentrate.
That's a difficult task. I believe in you. What's your roll on your D20 there, friend?
My roll on the D20 is a 16.
Okay, cool. All right, Robot Man, Thiefy Boy, your last two rolls.
Rolly.
What was the check? Apologies, I had to go.
Straight up D20, unless you have something that you could add to one of your checks reasonably.
To run.
Yes, to run. Athletics is
Oh, yeah,
what you would
athletics.
have to be able to modify.
27.
Okay. But note, you're not using your athletics score. It's just the straight D20. It's just if you have something that can modify your athletics, you can add that.
so yeah, like magic or something like that.
Yes, or abilities that give you advantage on athletics or whatever.
So basically, what did you roll?
A 19.
Okay, you're good. And Tiwis, the thief, the new guy.
Is it just one roll?
Straight up one roll, D20 all by itself. Oh, I got a roll for you. I'm sorry. Don't mind. I'm over here like
No, I
waiting.
can
Like,
roll.
what the- You got a dice? He figured out how to find the dice roller on the internet? Amazing. Yeah,
Right.
fucking scrub. Roll it.
All right. Oh man, 13.
All right, you fail. But luckily for you, this was a group chat, and 5 out of 6 of us succeeded, which means we live. Cinematically, as you guys are running along, helping each other not slip into the death perils below, you guys are running and grooving, and the lava's behind you pretty much the entire time. You're running for 3 miles straight. By the end of it, all of you are exhausted. But as you exit the temple doors at the very beginning of this giant hallway, and the doors shut behind you, the lava seems to stop right before the edge. Yeah, a little toasty, a little burnt, a little tired. And at this point, you guys will take a break. IRL, take a BRB. Go get water. Hang out with the baby. Whatever you gotta do for the next 5 minutes. See you guys in 5 minutes. And for our music tonight,
I did send you a song, but I'll understand if you don't have it integrated yet.
when did you send me a song?
I sent you my song because I never did, so I did it today.
You fool!
Be right back, folks.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did not say that, but I might be able to really quick. It'll just take me like 10 seconds. So many things. Did you send that on a direct message?
Might have moved away from the computer. He went
Yeah.
silent.
You're good. You're good. I don't see it anywhere, so I don't know where he sent it in. These memes are great. All right, well, we're going to play another song because I don't see it in our personal chat. Yeah, it was not sent today, so I don't know. Random song it is. Wait, nope. No, I lied. That one's terrible. We're not, I'm not going to make you guys suffer through that one. I'm sorry. All right, all right, all right. Well, from the gifts, it looks
Rockin'
like
tune.
someone enjoyed the song. All right, let's screen this up. Who all is back? Sound off.
I'm here.
Yo, yo.
I am Bastion.
He's gruding it up, man. He's gruding it up.
Mic on.
Mic on. All right, well, I think now is time for proper introductions of our new friend here. Now that we've done running for our lives.
You guys politely introduce yourselves and get the rundown that he basically is willing to share with you about who he is. So, in character, dear TOS, what information would you give these new allies that you just completed this ice temple with?
Sorry, say it again. I was grabbing a drink.
No, you're good. What would you tell these new allies that you just completed this temple with? You just made it through a life or death experience, and they just kind of ask you like, "Who are you?" and "What are you doing here?" and all that fun stuff. Because they got yes, in character. They got your name already, but what are you willing to tell them about your stuff? Obviously, the players know a bit more. But who is you? Also, what race are you? I forgot.
I am I think we're the same race. I am a
Azamar. He's an Azamar.
Asmar. Yep.
Okay. It's really funny. This party now has 2 Azamars and 2 Tieflings.
Robot and a
And a human. It's a fairly balanced creature combination, y'all.
Well, other than a heavy influx of tieflings here.
No, it's evened out by the Azamars.
We got heaven and hell in here. Let's go.
well, and the moon.
And the moon.
Oh,
We're on the
I'll put
moon.
that on this. Thank you.
Well, I believe that just leaves one of these confounding temples left to go, does it not?
It does. The Temple of Fire sits before y'all. And as you guys all know, every single one of these temples has some kind of puzzle riddle thing before opening.
So can we do a long rest and have we earned a level?
Would you like to take a long rest and have you leveled up?
I don't think we can take a long rest. It's not been a day.
Well, I mean, we could just deliberately wait.
This is true. Because you guys aren't really on a time crunch.
Yeah.
Because we're not fighting all the things. We didn't take that route. I remember it being clearly explained that fighting our way through would be problematic because there's so many enemies and they respawn at the end of each day.
Would you guys like to spend the time in a regular camp before casting your safe bubble and then resting for 8 hours?
I'm down.
Yeah, I mean, I popped off some pretty high level stuff, so I'd like to get it back before we tackle a different temple.
All right. You do so. And because your DM likes to do so, level up.
Ooh, okay. Putting that in the background.
Or in the foreground, if you guys want to talk about your levels while you're leveling, I'm all for it.
Level 12. Oh, that's an ability score improvement, which means a feat.
That it does. All right, let's roll our HP here.
We're level 12. We can pick really cool feats now.
This is true. All right, I rolled an 8, which is nice, plus all my fun pluses, so 8 and actually that's already accounted for, so I just need to up this by 8, which puts it at 107. 7. So my total HP now is 131.
Oh, so I gotta go look at feats because I think I want one.
does Slasher do again? Ups my strength, which would be good. Hamstring and enhance critical. Oh, but it just... Oh, that's dumb. The enhanced critical doesn't change the number at all. It just gives them a disadvantage on their attack roll till the start of your next turn. That's not super right. We're not going to pick that one.
Let's see what I even have for feats right now. I took Warcaster and Spell Sniper, and I have Magic Initiate as part of being Sage. So, let me see.
Take that Shadow Chest just for funsies.
So I think I'm going to take Elemental Adept Fire. So spells I cast ignore resistance of a specific damage type. And since I cast a lot of fire spells, I can bust through fire resistance. Feels like a reasonable option.
I believe that is correct. Wholeheartedly.
And I get to move either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma up by one. Already my which is already max, so I can't do it there. And I'm sure I get a 6th level spell slot. So
Polar Master might be nice, considering my other weapon's that halberd.
now at this point.
So many good choices is the worst part. Could take tough and just be like, I have the health.
It's never a bad choice.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially at this level, that's a big jump in hit points.
I'm going to do that. I think that is actually the right choice. Yeah, because it's an extra 24 hit points right now. Well, I didn't give you anything else. That's kind of lame. Oh, because it's an origin feat. That's why. Take speedy. Get even faster. Yeah, I'm going to take speedy because it increases my speed by 10. I get to dash over difficult terrain, and they have disadvantage to hit me on opportunity attacks. I'll take it. I just have to decide.
Might just go ability increase.
It's not a terrible choice, to be 100% fair.
Let me just make sure I don't have a bound magic item that's affecting my intelligence at the moment. I don't think I do. Nope. So my int is just that high.
Wunderbar, wunderbar. And then obviously, take a long rest on your character sheets. Be healed, all that fun stuff. All right, so with speedy now, my base speed is 50.
Nice.
And I up my dex, so all my dex-based attacks are +3. That's just as good as my strength-based attacks. Yay!
Take resilient.
Resilience a good one. What
Yeah.
thing are you applying it to?
I think I'm gonna apply it to con.
Okay, fair.
And that would make that a 3.
Hey, your boy has an acceptable AC now of 18 with my magical items and things.
I think I am going to go ahead and take Shadow Touched.
Touch are good feat.
That makes sense considering, tiefling.
Being on the dark side of the moon for more than 10 seconds, you've been touched by shadows. You awake feeling better.
Well, that's a bummer. No additional spell slots from 11 to 12.
Nope.
Oh, I see that they changed that then. Because
Ooh, I gain a new invocation, no new cantrips, no new prepared spells, no new slots. Slot level still the same. So I get a new invocation.
You taking the magical darkness one?
I am going to check and decide.
That's fair. That's fair. Do you already have a pack one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I think it's.
Are we allowed to take more than one pact?
Uh-huh.
Mm,
I think
What?
that's one of my favorite things about warlocks now, is you can take all 3 packs if you want.
Oh, you mean
Well,
like Pact of the Blade? Okay, sorry, yeah.
I have Pact
Yes.
of the Tome and Pact of the Blade already.
See, get you a summoned friend, so your minions always get exploded.
The Protectors is pretty nice. Technically, with your permission, I can write your name in my book.
It is
and
nice.
Yeah, and if you get reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you would just fall to 1 hit point instead.
Guess we go with Ray of Sickness. That's the wrong thing. There we go.
That only works for like once though. It just gives your friends an extra save, right?
It puts you back at 1 once before a long rest.
That's useful. And how many people can you put in your book? It's up to you.
4.
Like 4. Nice. I feel like that one's super cinematic. Like if you don't use it on your party, you could use it on like people that your wizard actually cares about, or warlock I should say actually cares about. Mom just won't die. Grandpa Fuddums just lasted for an extra like 60 years. We don't know how. That man passed out every single day, multiple times a day. Just kept going.
All right, so then I get 2 more prepared spells. No, 1 more prepared spell from a level up. That's right. But importantly, from this, I still get a partial ability score increase from this feat. So now my intelligence is 20.
Ah, Supreme Genius. Got it. Next enemy is just intellect devours with permanent stat reductions. Because, none of that. No one's allowed to be smart in this party. Alright. You guys take your nap and wake up oddly refreshed. Some of you have enough time to think about your new spells that you want to work on. Some of you feel a little different, like you've been touched by something. Others of us just kind of like feel stronger, feel better. And we go from there. There's one temple left.
There is.
And like all the others, this one has a set of runes on it that seem to translate into stuff. Who is translating before? I don't remember.
Me, I
What I am. I can
languages.
I can read it.
He can read it, and I can guess comprehend languages. So
All right.
tell us what it is.
Before you are 3 lists of various foodstuffs. The title of the thing above these lists is left blank. Again, one of those slots where you have to fill it in and write. So, how this is going to work is I am going to give you a list of ingredients, and you're going to tell me what you think it makes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So first one. Sorry, let me pull it up here. Scrolling. All right, this one has, if I can find it, 1¼ cups of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of sugar, 2½ tablespoons of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, a whole cup of milk, 1 large egg, and 1 tablespoon of canola oil.
I'm gonna go with biscuits.
Would you like some directions before I go further?
Yeah,
The list is a
Good.
little longer. So
Yes.
take items: flour, sugar, baking powder, soda, and salt. Put into a large bowl and make a well in the center. In a medium bowl, put your liquids in. Whisk the milk and eggs and oil until smooth. Pour into the well of the previous mixture and whisk to combine. Using an item, stir until mostly smooth. Take said things and pour onto a non-stick skillet or griddle on medium until a drop of water sizzles. And then you can add a 1/4 cup to a handful of butter to each piece as it cooks to help it cook better. It will cook and bubble when it is ready to go for about 2 to 3 minutes. You will then flip and do it the same until it turns a golden brown. What is it?
Pancakes.
Yeah, it's also got those guess pancakes.
Okay. Anyone else have any other guesses? You get this is a consistent consensus from all of your characters.
Pancakes, it sounds like.
Okay, all right. We're just starting off with the easy one. Sorry. All right, the next one here. So, this one, stop it, get it here. Looks like it has quite a few things. It actually has 3 separate lists, but it looks like it's all one recipe. So the first thing is 3 cups of sourdough bread, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, a tablespoon and a half of kosher salt, and a 1/2 tablespoon of freshly ground black pepper. The second thing is 3 oil-packed anchovy fillets, finely chopped, 2 large eggs, 2 garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon, 3¼ cup of some kind of neutral oil, a cup or 1/3 of a cup of finely grated Parmesan, and a 1/2 teaspoon of finely ground pepper, and then kosher salt to taste. The last bit,
Caesar.
Aaron says Caesar salad. You didn't even need the third bit. Okay.
It's a Caesar salad.
All right. You got it. All right. On to the third one. Damn. All right.
Well, as soon as you said anchovies, I was like, it's got to be Caesar
Yeah.
salad, but I didn't
Look-
want to say it.
Look, all I gotta say is I'm picking these. they are definable. You can find it. You're meant to win this. Ooh, okay. The last one is not easy. If it'll load, so I can get you the right list here. All right. So ingredients: 4 tablespoons unsalted butter divided plus more for greasing. 4 6-ounce boneless, skinless chicken breast. 1 tablespoon of all-purpose seasoned salt. 2 tablespoons of neutral oil. 1 large yellow onion, finely chopped. Kosher salt to taste. 4 garlic cloves, finely chopped. 1.5 cups of long grain white rice, preferably rinsed. Wash your rice. 3.5 cups of low sodium chicken broth. 2 10-ounce cans of cream of mushroom soup. 2 heads of broccoli cut into florets. 1.5 cups of crushed Ritz crackers, though in this case they didn't say Ritz, they just said crackers. Next up, 1/4 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1/4 tablespoon of freshly ground black pepper, and 1.5 cups of shredded cheese divided evenly.
Chicken marsala.
Chicken marsala. Okay.
No.
Marcella does not have cheese. So
No.
Marsala has wine and mushrooms in it.
yeah. I mean, this sounds like almost like a chicken parmesan kind of thing, but there's a lot
It
of
sounds like a chicken and broccoli casserole.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like visceral. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit generic sounding.
I told you it was difficult.
You know, like how to prepare instructions that you're gonna use.
There is. Would you like to hear that?
Yeah.
All right. Arrange a rack center of the oven. Preheat to 375 degrees. Grease a 13x9 baking dish with the butter. Slice chicken lengthwise into thin cutlets. Season over well with seasoning salt in a large skillet over medium heat. Heat oil. Swirl in a coated pan. Work in batches if needed. Add chicken and cook, turning occasionally until the lightly golden brown. Make sure that the chicken is cooked all the way. Next step. In the same skillet over medium heat, melt 2 tablespoons of your butter. Add onions. Season with salt. Cook, stirring occasionally. Adding onions when the onions begin to soften. About 5 minutes in, add the garlic to cook. Stir until fragrant for about another minute. Add rice and stir to combine. Cook, stirring frequently until rice is lightly toasted, so at about 2 to 3 minutes. Add broth and scrape any browned bits from the bottom of the skillet. Stir in soup. Transfer to a prepared baking dish. Cover the dish with tin foil or foil, whatever. Bake rice mixture, stirring halfway through until rice is almost completely cooked. For about 30 to 35 minutes. Start checking for doneness around the 25-minute mark. Meanwhile, fill a medium saucepan with water, bring to a boil, place ice cubes in a medium bowl and fill with cold water. Cook broccoli in boiling water, occasionally stirring until bright green and slightly softened. For 2 to 3 minutes, basically. Transfer the broccoli to an ice water to stop it cooking. Transfer the broccoli to a plate and season with salt. Shred chicken into bite-sized pieces. In a medium heat-proof bowl, microwave the remaining 2 tablespoons of butter until melted for about 30 seconds. Add crackers, garlic powder, pepper, 1/2 cup of cheese, and toss with a fork to combine. Uncover the dish, stir in the chicken, broccoli, and remaining 1 cup of cheese. Top with more crackers. Continue to bake the item uncovered until the broccoli is tender and topping is slightly browned. So another 10 to 15 minutes. And then let cool slightly and enjoy.
Yeah, just sounds like a chicken
Bro,
casserole.
that's chicken casserole for sure.
Yeah, that's the best I got. I mean, there's no specific recipe that I know of.
The problem is I don't put rice in my chicken casserole.
Yeah, I don't either. I was
Yeah.
thinking, I was like chicken and rice, but chicken and rice doesn't have broccoli in it.
Good. If it was good chicken and rice.
Well,
I was gonna say most chicken and rice dishes also have broccoli in them, but that's
yeah,
beside
that's
the point.
possible. But like, yeah, I mean, it depends on where you're from, but
Yeah.
I'm going with chicken casserole, man. That's what
All
it
right,
sounds like.
chicken casserole, 1 vote. I just need 3 of you to agree.
Chicken
yeah,
casserole.
All right,
I
all
mean,
of
it's
you.
the only thing that fits everything.
I mean, if there wasn't chicken, I could guess like some type of maybe a risotto or something. I don't know, dude.
All right. Well, you guys are correct. It is chicken broccoli casserole. Um, ridiculous. A lot of you just got all 3 of those right. Perfect.
We like food.
I was gonna look.
you know me.
I, I had guarantees for one of you that this would be an interesting puzzle. The rest of you, congratulations, you got it right as well. So, the flame temple pathway opens. And unlike the others, where when you let in light, there was a series of mirrors and things that lit up, as soon as you open it, heat hits your face, almost like you're in the lava tube, the next tube over. But instead, you see what looks to be a constantly lit floor under a very similar looking bridge, though this one looks to be made of crafted stone, right? So it's made of stone this time. And unlike the first wind temple, it doesn't look to be falling apart. It seems to be in really good condition. But yeah.
Okay. Is
You-
the heat damaging to
Nope,
those of us?
just hot. You would assume if you fell into it, it would be painful, but right now, just walking on the pathway doesn't seem to be too much of an issue. For those of you that are resistant to heat, it doesn't really matter whatsoever. For those of us that aren't resistant to heat, well, it's a little warm.
I think. Oh no, I need to roll hit points.
You guys have a several mile walk. Let's see how long this one was. The last 2 were 3 miles. Will this also be 3 miles? Well,
He drops it on the floor.
just gone. This one's a tad bit shorter, being 2 miles long. So it's a shorter distance to this temple for some reason. As you get to a very familiar setup, you see 4 alternating door switch things like you've seen before, except for this time there looks to be vents of fire that pop up in random intervals. Right in front of the switches. So every couple of seconds, the doors that you need to swivel open quickly catch a blaze.
Well, that's a whole lot of fun.
That is fire. Very much fire. Yes.
So let's time the blasts and then all rush in, push them up as quickly as possible, and get out.
Okay. Someone
That's the way to
needs
go.
someone needs to do some smart math in here. So who is going
Not
to
just straight-
lead the timing?
I have a 20 intelligence.
Okay.
So, what do you want me to roll? Just a straight intelligence check? Or...
Yeah, we'll do that.
Ugh. And now the dice decide no. So that's a 7 because I rolled a 2.
Rough.
Yeah, I was due. I was
So Nick-
suspicious when
As Nicky Andrews studies for what seems to be quite some time, he eventually turns to the rest of the group and lets you all know that he can't figure out the pattern that it's going in. It seems to almost be random.
it's using the Fibonacci sequence or something. I don't know.
So perhaps someone else should take a look and see if they can figure it out.
Several starts looking at it and tries to figure it out.
I mean,
Okay.
I'll try too. I mean, why not?
Straight up intelligent checks.
19.
Nice.
I got a natural 1, so I'm just like, oh yeah.
The clerk's over there. This is impossible. Moonman, on the other hand, seems to recognize that it is actually being played to a classical song. What classical song, you ask? Heliandros the Great, which is your national anthem for everyone who's from Heliandros.
Huh. That's odd that an ancient moon temple would be playing our national anthem as a key for one of these puzzles. I'm very concerned about this information.
They do have a portal to us, so yeah.
It would not surprise me to use things that are beyond what you see present. But if I hum it, will everybody be able to go along with me?
I believe so.
You believe that if you hum the rhythm and point when someone should go, as you have keeping the pattern, they will have a relatively high success rate.
And I'm just going to say a performance of 17. I will do the hum real well.
I applaud. All right, so what that means for the 4 that volunteered to open the thing, you will not have disadvantage on this dexterity saving throw.
Excellent.
Yay.
Who are the 4 volunteers? The tieflings for sure.
Yeah, we've got a little fire protection, so
Did you say dexterity save?
Yes.
Rogue, okay.
I just upped my dexterity and I'm fast, so I guess me.
Sure, why not?
All right, we'll let the robot rest. All right,
Total
every total of 15. Okay. 19.
14.
Okay.
I might get a little toasted.
You might get a little toasted.
By the way, the spells I leveled up and I took in preparation for this dungeon. I took Udaluk's Freezing Sphere.
Mhm.
And after watching the Warlock for a while and really liking his neat trick, I have learned Arcane Gate.
Double gating it up. TOS, you roll, friend.
He rolled.
Okay.
Dex save, so it should be your plus 7 to whatever you roll.
Done, 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 done.
That's a plus 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he has a dex of 3 and a prof of 4.
I think we lost his audio again. TOS, where did you go?
Can you guys hear me?
There you are.
We can hear you now. Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Stupid Bluetooth. Okay. All right. Rolling. 16.
Plus pluses or total or plus pluses?
Total.
Okay, cool. 16, 14, 23, and nat 20? 30, 20?
I got a 14.
14. 14 being our lowest roll of the group. You just barely make it by the skin of your teeth.
Notice my robe smoldering, and I just hit it with a ray of frost to put it out.
Good thing you are a tiefling. That's all I have to say. The lot of you. For the 4 of us that open the doors, you all have a small insignia burned onto your hand for where you touch the handles.
Ow.
It does not do damage, but you have been marked.
Okay.
Interesting.
Can we study said mark and see if we can determine what it is? If it's anything
Sure.
meaningful.
Of course.
So I hold up my hand to the smart guy. What's this?
What does it look like?
Arcana. wow, my dice have decided, oh, your intelligence went up? No, it didn't. So my Arcana on a roll of 4 ends up being a 17.
That's still a fantastic. That's good enough to pass a check to figure out what this symbol is. So this is the
22, so.
this is the runic symbol for the word hunt.
I relay
Uh-oh.
that information with more than a mild amount of concern.
So I was doing an Arcana check as well, and I rolled a natural 20 plus 6. Do I know anything different?
You would know that it does have magic, and it looks to be some kind of aberration. Aberration. Maybe.
Aberration.
Thank you. That word. Magic. Abjuration. That's the word.
Abjuration. Hey, that's my specialty.
Okay. Maybe we need this. Maybe we don't. We'll see what.
It is all, as a note, it is all the same symbol on everyone's hand. Slightly in different places because we grabbed it differently, but everyone has it burned into the inside of their palm.
Is it like a curse or just a spell?
It is currently just a spell.
So it could theoretically be dispelled.
Theoretically, yes. I mean, the burn is legitimate, but the rune has some kind of magic to it.
Let's see what it does first.
Yeah.
Because we might need it to progress further in this temple. That seems to be the theme of these horrible, convoluted, ancient, trap-filled houses of death.
Yeah, we get cool items though. Wait, did we even look at the last item? Says
No, we didn't because it was on Bastion.
Bastion has the rod.
Bastion has the rod, you say?
That's what he needs. Metal rod.
I mean, we can retroactively identify it. We probably would have done that during the long rest.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you guys rested for way more than just 8 hours. It was chilling around for most of the day, just kind of recuperating.
It was a long day. We needed a lot of rest.
I had to thaw the bones.
So we identify it.
So you identify it. First things first. You know it's cursed. It still has the curse of corruption, like the other major item that you guys found. But this is the rod of splitting. So this rod allows you to split your personages into two halves. The two halves are a whole person. They take the half of your hit points and run around in two different places as if you are two different people. They disengage or reactivate when one half is destroyed, leaving the other behind, and or if you are touching and use a full action to recombine.
Interesting.
So does that split person have the ability to, like, each of them cast all of the spells?
Correct.
Individual spells?
Everything. Yep. The only thing special about it is it cuts your health in half, but you essentially get two characters.
Oh, that's pretty powerful.
So what's the curse?
What was the corruption curse?
You guys haven't figured that out yet. You just know it's a cursed item.
No, well, the duplicate is evil.
We do know if we attune to the items, we get the curse.
Correct. Yes. Or this is definitely an attuned item.
We get to call it now. The curse is that our doppelganger that we create is evil.
No, actually, you would know that this is the exact same curse that is on the other item that you guys picked up.
Oh.
Yep. Which I am carrying. Although I don't remember where I put it. I am carrying it.
Okay.
I guess we move on.
Doors, open them, go in.
Door's already open. I assume you guys had went in already. So
come along, Bastian.
Before you sits a steel room. Unlike the other temples, this room is only 30 by 30. It is much more compact, and it is made out of steel. You see a singular door on the far end, but it looks to be heavily locked.
Oh boy. Wait. Oh, do I not have it prepped? I do have it prepped. I have the knock spell prepped.
Okay.
Let me pull that up really quick. Knock.
Do we walk across the room to the door?
I assume. Is that what you would
Sure,
like to do?
yeah, let's do it.
As you do
There it
so.
There it is.
You make it across safely.
Oh, okay.
What you see on the locked door itself is it has a total of 19 locks.
Wow.
All right. So, reading the knock spell verbatim. Choose an object that you can see within range. The object can be a door, a box, a chest, a set of manacles, a padlock, or another object that contains a mundane or magical means that prevents access. The target that is held shut by a mundane lock or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked.
Oh shit.
Yep.
So I'm going to look at the rogue. Let me know if there's any ones that are giving you trouble, and I'll hit those. How's that?
I'm gonna pull a key out of my bag.
Dares the warlock.
I'm gonna try open lock.
Okay, every single you can try all 19. I'm gonna let you do this first because it could take you all 19 rolls, but roll away.
Yeah, dude, just keep going.
You just have a response to any situation, Mr. Sev.
He's been holding on to this key for a hot minute. He's been ready.
Oh, the fifth lock opens.
The fifth lock opens as you shove your key into the fifth lock. It magically clicks, and then your key disappears. One down, 18 to go.
Random magic item of common origin.
Lovely.
You should buy a
So
key
we're
ring
gonna
of
like,
those, though.
should we like investigate these locks, or are they
This-
magical, or are they just
This
regular locks?
seems like a very simple, just a locked fucking door.
Well, that is a. There's my investigation. That is a 22 investigation.
Okay.
Just to make sure that there's nothing nasty waiting for us when we unlock the door.
So as you look through,
The 24 investigation.
Ah.
both of you, good rolls. So between the two of your rolls, as you look through these locks, it looks like the locks themselves release more than just the door mechanism.
Interesting. Bastion, do you have any mechanical insight to this mechanical problem in front of us?
I can hit it.
Fair enough. Looks back to the rogue. I think we should continue on our current course of action, tedious though it be.
Tiwas, you'll be making a sleight of hand checks, as those are the
I was
the
just
checks
gonna
you
say.
need to make the checks.
Can I roll
though.
to hit it?
You can punch it if you so desire.
Delightful. That is a natural 20 to hit the door.
Roll your damage. Are you targeting a lock or just the door in general?
The lock.
Okay, so you're targeting one of the many locks. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Bastion's like, too long, just gonna break the locks.
So he's gonna swing at one lock, 29. He's gonna do 6 damage.
Okay. The lock holds, but definitely looks like it's been damaged.
Bastion's gonna glare at it, and I'm gonna swing again.
Do so.
27 to hit.
Got it, ass. Roll your damage.
Fearling's the guy who brings a pair of bolt cutters to a bank heist.
Yep. 6 damage again.
You do 6 more points of damage. You shatter this poor lock. But as you break it, you hear a hissing noise.
Oh, that's not good.
Steam vents.
He's gonna punch another lock.
Perhaps we
Okay.
should leave him. There are a lot of locks here. Maybe me and the rogue could go work.
21.
Hits.
6 damage.
It's
I
hurt, but not
action
destroyed. All right, Rogue, you want to try another lock?
I broke one.
Yeah, I will roll. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Why can I not do math? 25.
Got it. Click, clack. Noises.
Hiss.
Not hisses on this one. Just extra noises. With three locks now being undone, you guys will notice that the room is noticeably hotter.
Oh. Shatters. I do not have the shatter spell. I was just double checking to see if I had that. It's like, if these are mundane locks. But I do not have the shatter spell.
That's you and me both. Sorry. I'll take my lame jokes other places. Okay. Relier doesn't have much help. I mean, I could try and pop a lock because I have a +3 sleight of hand, but I might as well let the rogue get some high tier action. This is built for him.
Yep. Like I said, I can wait as backup in case there's like any particular locks that are just like, for some reason, unhackable.
Hey, go ahead. Get. Sorry, dog is being all up in my business. Get out of here, dude.
I mean, I only have one spell spot spent, and that was on my mage armor that I cast every morning. So, let's see, knock is second level spell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I could blow through all my spell slots just casting knock, but that seems like a waste.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Tiwis, I would just keep rolling.
Okay.
Beardling, you could also keep rolling if you were just
remind
attacking.
me again, because I'm remembering if I'm doing this right.
So it's
What
sleight
do I
of
add
hand.
to the dice?
It's your sleight of hand number.
Plus
a D20.
D20.
Oh, okay. So I am doing it right. Okay. Well, this one sucked. This one is a 12.
Okay.
30-20 to hit this lock I hit.
Roll your damage. You do not succeed on one of the locks. You can move to another one.
Okay.
Since Bastion is just punching the locks, it is a flat 6 every time.
Okay, well that makes life easier. So you know that it takes 2 hits to break every lock.
Bastion's gonna crack his knuckles, which is interesting because he doesn't have ligaments, and go, "I've got this." How
Side
many locks are there?
Side note, TOS, you should have reliable talent at this point at level 12. Which makes your rolls a minimum of 10. So like
10,
the lowest you can roll is a 17. And I'm going to tell you this right now, that's going to break all of these locks.
Okay.
So between you and the robot, punching, striking, and unlocking, you eventually get the other locks done. Every couple locks, though, you guys notice that it gets considerably hotter in this room. So much so, by the time the 19th lock finally cracks and the door starts to swing open, the walls and floor of this room are bright red, and everyone who is standing on them is taking damage. You will also notice in the room beyond, as soon as the door opens and air is introduced, that sound that was earlier was definitely gas, and the room in front of you alights. With a whopping 470 feet of flame in front of you, you can see the exit at the far end. What would you like to do? Also, for every round you guys stand here, you will be taking a d12 of fire damage. So
How far away is the exit?
470 feet.
I cast Arcane Gate.
For the first round, everyone who isn't a tiefling takes 6, and for those of you that are tieflings, you take 3. Yes, love.
Is
Arcane Gate is clutch right here.
Yep. It's within 500 feet. I'm just going to portal gun us across.
Yeah, sadly, my dimension door only takes one other person.
Well, thankfully, Arcane Gate, I can maintain concentration on it for, I want to say, 10 minutes. Arcane Gate. Yeah, I can concentrate on it for up to 10 minutes. And yeah, I just make 2 portals within 500 feet of each other, and we could just jump through them.
Okay, which means you will relatively skip this thing with only 2 things of owie wowie. The second one is 10 for those of you that aren't flame resistant, and 5 for those of you that are. So.
Should be important to note that that means my 1 6th level spell slot is now used up.
All right.
Gotcha.
Well, you used a 6th level spell slot and saved all of us 9,000 damage. A fair trade, I believe. And technically, that how long does that gate stay up?
I can maintain concentration for 10 minutes.
Okay, so it might be here on the way back. It might not.
However, I have to roll the concentration check because we took damage while being in the Bernie.
Yes.
Thankfully, I have advantage having Warcaster. Yep, I made it.
All right. Good. You guys make it to the 4th floor. This floor here looks like a burnt cavern, right? So it looks like a lava flow vent tube looking thing. I don't know if you guys have ever been in lava vents, but that kind of cave. It's actually extremely narrow. There's only about a 30-foot circle that you guys can walk through that seems to go from one end of this place to the other. There's really only one path to follow. It is lit up slightly by what looks to be natural lava flow that is peeking through cracks and things. Or maybe more fire. You're not sure which. You could take the time to investigate, or you could just move down the tunnel with the swiftness. The choice is yours.
I vote careful swiftness, but swiftness regardless.
I am going to roll an investigation.
Okay.
To figure out if that is lava or fire.
Okay. You make your way over to one of the venti areas where light seems to be coming through. Make your investigation roll.
Investigation of an 18, sir.
You are 100% certain that it's fire.
Okay.
It looks like, but so much so that it looks like this cave has formed around or in a natural gas bubble. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen the continuous fire areas where it's just like a dimension portal to hell looking thing. That's what you're looking at.
So we are in a tube that is surrounded by fire.
Mm-hmm.
And if this tube breaks, we all roast.
Correct.
Punch tube?
Do not punch
Don't
tube.
punch
No! Bastion, no!
For once in your life, don't punch random shit.
Was
You guys-
not made for that. Not comply.
Error 404, not punch, executable, not found.
like he goes to punch it, and the cleric and I would say everybody who has a movement ability just goes back into the other room.
And back through the arcane gate. Here we go.
We didn't need this item anyway. All right, you guys. This is a relatively uneventful area. Without doing some major investigations, it's not well lit, but again, it's pretty much a straight line. I assume you follow it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I see 120 feet ahead of me, like it's bright daylight.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. It's a 400 by 400 room. So you see about a quarter of it at a time. As you and all the other people with dark vision are going along, in all honesty, because of how it is, your vision actually really sucks here because it is both dim light and darkness and light depending on where you're standing. So you're kind of like flashbanging yourself as you move along in the light. It's like someone's casting a light spell every once in a while as you're walking through,
Like
and your eyes are trying
navigating
to
a
adjust.
rave.
Yeah, something along those lines. Um, but as you continue and get along, nothing really happens. What's up? Here? You make it to the other side. The door, tunnel, ladder thing that you guys have come to kind of anticipate looks burnt. And what lies before you is a 20, 30-foot drop. You don't really know. You guesstimate about that far.
Okay. So we're facing another chasm.
It's the ladder hole, but the ladder's been destroyed.
I mean,
Oh, I
Featherfall.
can.
First level spell. We could just jump.
Yeah, that's
unless
kind
anyone
of
else, unless anyone else has a better idea. I'm just
no,
offering.
to me that seems right.
Jump and Featherfall.
Yeah.
I mean, I can maybe grapple down and investigate.
That is true. You
Let's
guys do have ropes and other things. You could make your own ladder essentially.
let's take time and try to keep that arcane gate open. I say we bulldoze. Let's
Alright.
jump. Featherfall.
All right.
Easy enough.
All right, so let me look at Featherfall.
Yeah, you need to put stuff on it first, baby. Not right now. Just
Featherfall.
put it on the
I
table.
can
I'll do it.
target up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Now, it might be smart for us to establish a grappling hook or something waiting for us as we come back. Like,
Well, we could also we could combine the ideas, and the rogue could grapple down, and then since I can hit 5 people, once he's established it's safe to land somewhere, we will jump. Because what if there's just lava at the bottom of this?
That is true.
All right, Rogue, make me a survival check as you make a safe belaying setup.
Well, you're rolling for him, so.
No, he has his own dice
Oh,
now.
he's got his own
Oh,
dice
yes.
now.
Okay, he's got dice now. The
I will
cleric should
survival.
hit him with guidance, maybe.
guidance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means roll a d20 plus your survival plus a 1d4. Though with your equipment, you should have a grappling hook, so roll at advantage.
I mean, if he doesn't, I have give.
Say a gif or a gif, as in like a.
As in, I could gift him a grappling hook.
Oh, gotcha. He definitely has one though, because he has the thieves'
And
kit.
you know, iron spikes, a hammer, rope, string, whatever you need.
Oh man. All
Again,
right.
looking at the warlock again. You have a response to almost any situation, don't you?
You said D20 plus what?
Plus a d4 plus whatever your survival skill is.
-1. Okay.
Rough.
Yeah. So. Oh boy.
If you're tying a rope, you
15.
could also argue.
15, that's a pretty good knot. You're good to go. You feel that it is secure enough to climb down.
Okay.
You throw your rope down and you nimbly make your way down the hole. And what awaits you is instead of the classical areas that you guys have been used to, this leads into a domed bowl that goes all the way down to the bottom of the pit, taking all 3 levels worth of space. At the very bottom of the pit looks to be a giant runic sealed area with a plethora of creatures and various other things at the bottom with it. And in the very center of this summoning circle of doom looks to be a bright, glowing gem.
Message cantrip to the rogue. What do you see?
There's a bunch of stuff down here, but I think it's safe to lower yourselves.
All right, Featherfall, hop.
All right.
We all jump off.
You all jump off.
If all your
Between-
friends jump down a mysterious hole, would you do it too?
Yes.
Yes.
That's how I met your mother.
There's another first level spell slot down.
If only I was playing a bard. All right. So let me see if I
That
can.
was good.
Yeah. Again, if your character dies, that's the character I expect to play.
DM mandate. I'm coming back for the last session as my Chaos Gremlin Bard.
Now, randomly, a level 15 shows up and says, "Hello, I'm here to ruin the game." All right, making myself big so you guys can see the map. See if I picked the right camera this time. I did not. Ah, my dirty room is exposed. There we go. All right,
Ooh.
there is your circle. I gotta move some stuff around because I gotta get.
Where are we feather falling to?
You guys are actually technically way outside this bit of the map. This would cover just level 1, and you were at level 3's distance. So there is a 300-foot thing that kind of goes down into a 200-foot thing, right? So there's a little bit of a walkway down, and then that leads into the 100-foot thing that you kind of see in front of you. It is all lined with rows of lava all over the place. What you see on the map is actually here. So like that treasure chest and those little things there. The blood splatter and armor and skeletons are all there. You can kind of see the, not super great because of the lighting, but over there you can see like a giant skull face thing dropping lava into the rest of the room. And actually that's where I'm going to have you guys start from is over there. So let me put you on that side of the map.
We will see momentarily.
In the bright dot. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh.
dun, dun.
We have players expressing fatigue.
Fatigue.
Unacceptable player always does fatigue.
All right. Well, we are at the 3.5 hour mark. If you guys want to hold off on this encounter, we can.
I
Seems
mean,
like a good. It seems like a good place to start the next session.
yeah.
Okay.
It is also 1 o'clock in the morning here for me.
How dare you? All right. Well, we'll get through our silliness and do songs and let you guys go and do our after action review so it's not 4 o'clock in the morning by the time we finish. Because, combat takes us 12 hours at a time. All right. Well,
Right.
turn.
Well,
turn
it would have been a
regular.
lot sooner for that last one if he didn't have an artifact we needed. I would have just banished him.
Just it is done. Okay, so hello. Announcements before we run off. Besides Couch Quest, do we have any other gaming news from our group of friends here? Things you guys need to talk about, or YouTube channels we're supporting and doing that kind of stuff for? I'll take that as a no. All right, Couch Quest, aka Jared. What are you doing this week, if anything?
Things have been kind of screwy because this winter loves to screw with me. But I ended up canceling my stream today. I will try to catch up and stream tomorrow, and then this Friday, assuming Veerling is up for it, we are picking back up the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough and collaboration with Epic Sages.
Woo!
So look forward to that.
Oh, you guys are playing Baldur's Gate?
Oh yeah, we've made it most of the way through Act 1. We're doing
how
a
is
D&D
how is
December.
it?
So far, so good. A bit chaotic because we're playing a set of impulsive tiefling siblings.
Yeah, it's great. Arya and Ario.
Arya and Ario.
Arya
That's
and
great.
Ario. I am a because I had the community decide what I was playing. I am a tiefling multi-class ranger bard, and Veerling. Well, he just kind of decides what class he wants to be almost every session, and just change it
Yeah,
up because we
that's
have
fine.
Bone Daddy letting us change our class whenever we want.
Oh, daddy. All right, cool. Well, that sounds exciting. Epic Sages side of things. We don't have anything to end the month, but not this week, but next week. We will have our doubleheader of both our at a school fair event during the day, and then at a Zodiac ball at night. We'll be running our little goblin thing and dancing the night away, having all the fun.
Are most of you guys in Alaska with
No,
Buck?
just me and Jared.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, actually, most of you are East Coasters now. I think
East Coast?
East Coast, keeping y'all up late. Sorry.
Philadelphia represent.
Yeah, right. All right. Yeah, we got new products coming in eventually, sometime whenever the shipping people decide to update us on stuff. So when those come in and we get the new stuff, I will show that off. As you guys know, we've semi-announced this in the server. But once this ends, which is 3 sessions away, Jared is running Fallout next. A couple of us will be in that as well, and causing havoc there. And then
Fen and Siegel will love to see you.
we're still making some decisions on Cosmere, but if we decide to wrap up book 1 and take a break with that, we might be switching to a new system on Mondays too. But we will see on that one. That is being decided this next week. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. And then next week is podcast as per usual, and all the other usual shenanigans. Code for the rest of this month is still base 907. Base 907. That'll get you 10% off on the website from all the stuff that we sell. Wahaha. And then, or I should say, we sell directly. And then, yeah. Anything else, Jared? Think I missed anything?
If you're a part of our Wizards Tea subscription, you can look forward to a new item by me by the end of the week.
Yes, by the start of the month. Anyway, well, thank you guys so much for being here. If you made it through the entire video, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, follow, all the fun stuff on whatever platform you find this on. Make comments, tell us call us silly names. It's whatever, you know. Anyway, we appreciate you all very much. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you in the future with Adventure in Mind. Have a wonderful time. Bye. And now for the exit song.
Boots hit the floor, alarm starts to scream. We're